Good afternoon. This is Paul Keels from the NFL. Minnesota Vikings saying Carson Wentz will start at quarterback Sunday against the Cleveland Browns in London in place of the injured J.J. McCarthy, who's been out with a high ankle sprain. Tampa Bay Buccaneers running back Bucky Irving will miss a game this weekend with Seattle due to a foot sprain, and New York Jets running back Braylon Allen put on injured reserve with an MCL injury that could sideline him for anywhere from 8 to 12 weeks. College football tonight, one ranked team in action. Number 23 BYU hosts West Virginia. Also tonight, Western Kentucky at Delaware, Charlotte at South Florida, New Mexico at San Jose State, Colorado State at San Diego State, number 1 Ohio State hosting Minnesota tomorrow. Baseball playoffs on hold until the divisional series start tomorrow. Breaking sports news when it happens on The Fan, Ohio sports destination.
The following is intended for immature audiences only.
There's no such thing as a radio rating system.
But if there were, this show would be rated O as in...
Oh my God, this show is so stupid. These people should be in jail. Let's begin.
Good afternoon.
You're listening to Common Man and Timmy. Featuring Panama Ted.
Ted's a fun guy.
And the Crazy Soundboard.
Hola, I'm Dennis Farina. So much.
I even made just a little bit of a diagram for you.
56 and, is that correct? Walk.
You little weasel.
Turn off your brain and unzip your pants. Here's Common Man and Timmy.
Happy Friday, Football Friday. Hello, good, clean boy.
Hello, man. Let's get ready for the Gophers in a night game.
How you doing, Ted?
Doing good, Mike.
How you doing, Tress?
Doing good, Mike.
Got a big program today. It's Go to Jail Friday.
Yeah.
Please do tweet us your tales of idiocy. I have several. At Man and Timmy 971 on X. Also, text the burner phone. It's a great way to get a hold of us. 614-787-3093. I promise you.
I got it right here.
That
Already
even
got
if
the burner.
we don't respond to you, someone is reading the burner phone. Here's what I've decided. Tell me if you're on board with this.
Okay.
Of course, we're going to talk a lot about football today. We're going to break down things as only we can. But I'm having a real hard time when I'm on the streets of C-Bus.
The mean streets or just the regular
mean,
streets?
Just whatever.
Yeah.
Mean, regular. Because back in the day, back when I was banging, it was pretty easy to determine who was crazy because they were just talking to themselves all the time. So you came across somebody like that, oh, they're crazy. And you don't even need to move out of the way. It's just good information to have. This person is crazy.
Steer clear. Just stay away. Just stay away from those people. You see someone that looks strung out, yelling amongst themselves. You know that there's no speakerphone
doesn't have to be
or
yelling.
anything
It
like
could be
that.
just a conversation. And that's where I'm getting to. Is that now I'm out and about. People got the earbuds in. They're talking all the time. And I don't know if they're crazy or they're talking to somebody else. I think we have to have stickers that we put on crazy people that just say crazy. It's like, oh, okay.
Oh, just like a name tag sticker?
Except
Just
we don't care about your
alerts
name.
that you're
We
crazy.
just care if you're crazy.
Right. This has to be like a bright yellow sticker or a red sticker? What is it? What color? Like yellow card, red card for soccer match?
Maybe we have different degrees of crazy.
Like yellow.
This is a
leads
yellow
up
crazy,
to-
but a red card crazy.
Is mess you up.
You're eating your own face.
And I don't even understand it, too, because who's talking to people?
All the time. What are you talking about?
I don't want to talk to people on the phone.
Every other person I passed on the street was talking.
I talked to my sister on the phone last night, and it was a major event. You know what I mean? Like, she lives in Virginia. I'm here. We get along great. We love each other. So this was like the first time in 6 months. I think I'd actually seen her in person since the last time we talked on the phone.
I don't think I talked to my sister on the phone in 10 years. I don't think I've talked to her in 10 years on the phone.
Well, I think Wendy and I just had our chat for the year.
It's a little text?
Yes, and then it's going to be texting, and then we might see each other in person over a little trip or a little holiday, and as you do, and that's that. Talking on the phone.
Oh, it's all over the place.
What is this, the 90s?
I went out, took a little walk during my time off this week. Just walking, clearing my head, things. Got a lot of stuff in my head.
Just walking?
Just walking.
Walking?
Walking places I don't normally walk. We always hear that, oh, I live in town, but I don't go here.
You're starting to sound like the walking version of that woman who cut my hair. Just head out in the middle of the night and just walk.
I didn't say it was the middle of the night. It's the middle of the day. People are out. They're doing their thing. I'm just walking.
Okay. All right.
I come across people while I'm walking.
I hope you enjoyed your walk, but I'm sure you were just bothered and annoyed when you were out there.
That's about right.
Yeah.
I was actually scheduled to be off today, and I said, you know what? Enough.
Well,
Enough with people.
Well, hey.
I'm back.
You know what? I appreciate it. No more PTO, Mikey.
Go to jail at 3:46. Pick your parlay, lots of pizzazz at 5 o'clock. The final walkthrough, even more pizzazz at 5:30. And today is also College Radio Day, National College Radio Day, because there's a day for everything.
Yeah, it is. I worked at a station called, can I really say worked? No, because I was unpaid. I mean, I guess I was working,
They put you on the air.
Yeah, I had a show, and then I did play-by-play because I figured in college that was when I got the knack to do something in sports media. I did hold a job at the UDK, the University Daily Cans, and I was the golf writer, shocker, for the paper. And I did a little TV as well. So I had a three-pronged approach to getting into the media.
Well, I
did radio for KJHK in Lawrence.
I actually happen to have some audio.
Oh, where did you come up with that?
Some Timmy Hall college audio. This is now him doing play-by-play, all right? Because you were a real journalist.
Oh, yes.
When you were in college. You never envisioned yourself doing this type of show.
God,
this was slumming.
This is ridiculous.
But
what
now
we're doing.
you're just slut to the cash.
Sure.
You're like working for the Saudis.
Without the cash.
Here's a little Timmy Hall college radio. What is this? This is Mizzou clip. This is Kansas and Missouri.
This must be Kansas basketball versus Mizzou. This is a great rivalry. This is Duke UNC level, Allen Fieldhouse.
No,
great stuff.
First of all, no, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. It
yes,
is not Duke
it is.
UNC level.
All right, maybe it's not.
You can say it's a good rivalry.
It's
just like Ohio State and Michigan.
It's a great rivalry for college basketball fans. It was in that top tier. It was not Duke UNC, but that was a top tier basketball rivalry.
All right, here we go.
Over to the far wing to Rush. Hands it to Robinson. He drives right into the paint. Good pass to Julian. Slam dunk. 5-0 Jayhawks lead Missouri.
I wouldn't have known that was you if you didn't tell me.
I've got the voice thing going on, don't I?
It sounds like we took that
Jayhawks 5-0 lead Missouri
from 1935.
We didn't have good equipment.
As Robinson crosses center court. Into the right elbow, it's Julian. Back outside. Inside, Rush. Right-hander. It's good. 7-0 Jayhawks. Are you kidding me? How about a shutout? How's that sound?
Who's doing your color?
That sounds good, Jimmy. It's my guy, Jimmy Chavez, right there from San Antone.
What's he doing? Working at the Citgo?
He's in Nebraska at the sports station in Omaha. Yeah.
Sounds like a bum.
Major bum. My guy had a kid this year, though, so that's great.
You keep in touch?
Yeah, we do. We do. Teddy, was that any good? You
Actually, it wasn't bad.
Was it okay?
It wasn't terrible. No,
I'm 20 years old there, maybe 21.
I'm with Mike there. It didn't sound like you that much, though.
Well, I'm 41 years old now.
I know.
Well, but
voices change.
A couple years back,
tones.
You dusted off your play-by-play chops.
Oh, they made me do this a lot. High school football.
You did some
years.
high school football, and this is when was this the Doggies one?
It's been a few years now because if depending on the one you are playing, because there's a Jack Sawyer call and there's a Gabe Powers call.
This is Jack Sawyer,
Buckeyes.
the one I'm going to call.
So this had to be Pick North back in like 2019-ish, maybe 2019.
All right, here we go.
Jack Sawyer is the quarterback tonight due to an injury. He gets the snap, throws it to his buddy Chris Scott. Immediately, he's off to the races. He breaks 2 tackles to the 20, 15-10, 5, touchdown. Doggies. Chris Scott all the way, put 6 on the board.
Let me tell you something. And I like nothing better than to sit here and just pick at you.
It's too good, right?
I like to pick at you. I want to rip your scabs off. That's what I want to do. But you would be the number one play-by-play guy on Peacock. You'd be the number one guy.
Am I better than Jack Collinsworth?
You're so much better than him.
This guy is unbelievable, I
now
tell you.
Marysville has something cooking. Gabe Powers is going to run the football this time on the pitch out to the 30, to the 20, cuts back, 10, 5, fumble into the end zone, and that one is recovered by Marysville. And it's a touchdown. Doggies. What a wild play.
I challenged you, by the way. Doggies comes from me.
There's a story behind this, and it does come from you. Yeah.
I challenged you to make that your call. Doggies. And you were hesitant.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Remember, we had this conversation on the air.
I was probably like, that's unprofessional. I can't do that.
Doggies? I said, no. Doggies. And let me tell you something. You owned it. And I think that your talents sitting next to me are being wasted right now. You should be out there calling games.
I will say, everybody had a dream job, right? And I think dream jobs transform as you start to maneuver your way through your career. But if you were talking to college me there, the absolute dream gig would have been to have a Paul Keels position. It would have been men's basketball and football, play-by-play at a major university. Or if you ascended to getting a gig with an NFL team or an NBA, whatever. But that was originally the goal. And then, you go through your career, you get a job at a sports radio station, you just start trying to climb that ladder. And doing the high school football was fun. It was fun, but it's a lot of work.
Well, if you're saying...
to say, doggies.
Do we have any more college radio stuff? Sadly, my stuff is lost to history. It's all gone.
What about the senior hurler?
I just have that one little clip. I don't have anything else. That stuff's been lost to history.
You did some baseball play-by-play back in the day?
Actually, no, that was high school football. That's what makes it so stupid. Is that no one called a quarterback a hurler except for me. And that was
dumb.
high school radio. That wasn't even college radio. That was me in high school.
You know what, though? But for
high school, as you say.
High school. For high school radio, though, I bet it was pretty good.
No.
You started working right after high school. You blew past college.
The guy who was hiring here had no standards.
Well, he hired me.
No, different guy.
Oh.
No.
The guy that hired me, worse.
Much, much worse.
And it shows.
One of our favorite coaches trying to get back in the profession. Details next. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan Traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza, home of the Grandview Browns backers.
Eastbound North Outer Belt, the right lane is blocked from an accident that's after Sawmill, and westbound I-70 right lane also blocked from an accident approaching Hague. Traffic stop and go from West Broad, a 15-minute delay. This report is sponsored by Rapid Radios. Rapid Radios are instant push-to-talk walkie-talkies offering national LTE coverage and no subscriptions ever. A great alternative to a mobile phone for your kids. For a limited time, go to rapidradios.com now for 60% off and free UPS shipping. Add code radio and get an extra 5% off. I'm Eddie Zellick for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Hey, what's up? It's T-Bone. My good friends over at Sleep Better Columbus want you to know that if you're 65 or older, enjoying those golden years, but maybe you're dealing with restless nights, you need to listen up. Are you tossing and turning, struggling with sleep apnea, and that leaves you wiped out during the day? Well, it's time to reclaim your rest with Dr. Mark Levy at Sleep Better Columbus. As a leading provider in non-surgical sleep apnea treatments, Dr. Levy helps you breathe easier and sleep deeper with custom oral appliances, a comfortable alternative to CPAP. The best part is that Sleep Better Columbus is in network with most medical insurance plans and is a proud Medicare provider, so your coverage can work seamlessly with Sleep Better Columbus. And as we head toward the end of the year, don't let those benefits go unused. You don't want to wait to use your deductible. Act now to make the most of it with Sleep Better Columbus. Call Sleep Better Columbus today at 800-MORE-SLEEP or visit sleepbettercolumbus.com. Once again, that number, 800-MORE-SLEEP or sleepbettercolumbus.com for your consultation. Sleep better, live better, you've earned it.
As part of our 2025 Commitment to Community Initiative, Newman Roofing is proud to recognize individuals going above and beyond to make a difference for people of all abilities. This week, we would like to honor Jessica Komajati. Jessica has made an impact by being a Special Olympic Ohio Fit 5 advocate and youth leader, as well as a Buddy Walk committee member. This Down Syndrome Awareness Month, Newman Roofing is proud to partner with 10 TV and The Fan in our commitment to the community.
1-800-GOT-JUNK is your friend with the truck.
We make junk disappear.
All you have to do is point.
All our people are in uniforms.
And our trucks are clean and shiny.
And big.
We leave spaces empty and clean.
For you.
1-800-GOT-JUNK.com.
Common Man here for my friends at Sell for 1% Realtors. Out of all the commercials I do, I get the most questions about Sell for 1%. That can't be real, right? It's real, and there's no catch. This is a local, family-owned, full-service home selling experience. They do photos. They do the legwork. Everything you would expect from a realtor who charges you 6%. Story time with Common Man. Back when I was banging, my mom became a realtor. Then she was surprised when she had to work nights and weekends, because that's when people actually want to look for homes. She worked at one of the big brokers for like a year, sold a few houses, was a total flake, and she would tell you herself, don't hire my mom. She doesn't deserve 6%. Don't take my word for it. Throw Sell for 1% in the Google machine. 4.9 stars. The average customer saves over 10 grand. No strings and no kidding. If you're selling, give my guys a call. 614-451-6616. 614-451-6616. Or check them out at sellfor1%.com.
Dormar, you're kind of hero. Dormar, you're kind of hero.
When your furnace or air conditioner is broke, we come out that same day. Dormar, home the Tin Man.
Sunday, a day of rest, relaxation, and Browns football. Catch the Brownies as they battle the Vikings in London, baby.
Live coverage starts Sunday morning at 8 with the kick at 9:30.
Your Central Ohio home of the Browns, The Fan.
Helping a new driver get ready for their road test? Here's a convenient new way to make the most of your 50 hours of required practice driving time. The Road Ready Ohio app, available now at no cost to new drivers and their families. Road Ready Ohio keeps track of your driving experience together, providing feedback and safe driving tips. It even generates the documentation you need for the Ohio BMV. The Road Ready Ohio app, free to download in the Apple and Google App Stores.
Hello, it's John Kozik, founder and president of TurboTrack Realty, and I buy real estate as is, fast for cash. Give us a call today for an all-cash offer at 614-470-2000, 614-470-2000. I buy vacant properties, inherited homes, divorce situations, death in the family. I even buy my tenants won't pay me the rent houses. Give us a call today for an all-cash offer at 614-470-2000, 614-470-2000.
With Amazon Business, smart business buying tools enable buyers to find and purchase items fast. Free up your teams and focus on your future. Learn more at amazonbusiness.com.
Fan weather.
From the Logan AC and Heat Services Weather Center.
Happy Friday, everybody. We have sunshine in the forecast and dry conditions yet again. Mid to low 80s for us across central Ohio. And then for tonight, 50s and clear skies. For Saturday, Buckeyes football. Great weather for tailgating and throughout the game. Daytime highs topping out in the mid-80s with lots of sun. For The Fan, I'm meteorologist Meredith Garfalo with the 10 Weather Impact Forecast.
The ESPN Bet Sportsbook at Hollywood Casino Columbus is the official sportsbook of Common Man and Timmy. Weekdays at 3. The Fan.
The #1 pizza expert and the #4 college basketball expert at the radio station.
Just from looking at your clothes and weight, I can tell you all watch a lot of free network television.
This is Man and Timmy.
You know what?
What?
I want you to pop in the YouTube chat.
Yeah.
Find us on YouTube. Just search 971 The Fan. Click on the live stream. Go to the chat. Because in the chat right now, I just popped in there, we have people arguing about who's weirder. Let me tell you something. I'm going to settle the tie for everybody.
Okay.
It's Friday afternoon at 3:19. You're in a chat discussing this show. You're all
on the line there.
Weird.
Yeah.
I say that in the best possible way. You're all weird. And for all of you sickos, you people that classify yourselves as super fans, you try and listen all 3 hours every single day. I happen to get something in the mail today that I'm going to send to you. I haven't figured out how to do it yet. I only have 60 of them. But got some new little pieces of swag.
They're pretty cool. I've seen them. I seen them.
Perhaps you're familiar with the previous version of this show. Maybe you were lucky enough to get yourself a gold coin.
Mm-hmm.
All right, it's not a coin, but it's something akin to that.
Cool. Very cool.
So I got to figure out how to give those out. No charge to you. I just got to, obviously I only have 60 of them, and there's going to be millions of people. Just millions of people that want one of these things.
There'll be at least 500 that want it. But you said who's weirder? Like, who's weirder, the chat folks or who?
Nobody.
Who
I'm
else
just
is
saying
weirder?
they're all debating amongst themselves.
Oh,
no, I'm weirder.
Oh,
no, I'm
okay,
weirder.
okay.
No, you're all really freaking weird.
I have an apology for the chat from yesterday, too. I was told by Ted near the end of it that I did not go to the YouTube chat fans enough for questions for Nicole. I hear you. I will go to jail for that, Teddy. Me, go to jail.
What type of questions
I'll serve
did
a couple
you-
of months.
Did you take for Nicole?
I mean,
Did you ask her about if her gonorrhea cleared up?
Didn't get anything about gonorrhea.
No.
I don't even remember what the questions were now. I know there were some that I had to cancel out. There were some dating ones, and Lucille was having problems with like the dating questions. She wanted us to blow past that, and I was like, well, that's what's on the phone, you know, and I was trying to scan through as many as I could. But when I was reading questions on the chat, by the time I would be ready to go back to them, they were so far up the feed. So it was hard to kind of keep the soundboard and all the things that you do when you sit in that one
I
chair.
tell you, it's not
you get
so
a
easy
feel.
sitting in
It's
my
not.
chair, is it, Timmy?
No, it's not. It's not. But I thought I was doing a good job with the hotkeys
No,
and
you thought wrong.
keeping things flowing. But before you go on, I wanted to ask you another question about what you said about the people on the streets and trying to decipher, because you came up with an idea of putting not name tags, color-coded stickers on people to let you know that they're crazy.
Well, because people talking on their phones, the buds right in their ear, I can't see if they're talking to themselves or talking on the phone. And I want to know how crazy you are.
So that's what I wanted to follow up on. So your sticking point is that you just can't quite tell that the buds are in, and you can't decipher.
Because I'm coming straight on, right?
Like a cracked out bum versus someone who's put together and actually has a business suit on and talking to somebody.
Well, those people can't be crazy?
They can.
Yes, they can.
I'm not saying that. They can. They can also be crazy. I had someone today that was on the street corner when I was on my way coming to the station, and he was also alone and yapping out of his mind. And I think he was yapping passive aggressively at me, not looking in his direction. I could hear it through the glass, and I didn't know what would make it more or less awkward.
This is like
at that
you
point,
as a bum.
It's like if I turn into an under the bridge person.
Guess you're not even look at me, huh?
It was. I was like, all right, I'm standing right here. Yeah, look at me. Look at me.
Isn't
I'm like,
that-
oh my God, I didn't want to look once
that
I heard the
worse,
screaming.
though? Well, if you have nothing to give or you choose not to give.
I didn't have anything.
Well, it doesn't
I
matter.
didn't
That's
have
also not
anything.
the safest thing to do in the world is
I'm
to
not
roll
gonna
down
the
your window.
and say,
and-
hey, buddy, would have hooked you up, but I got a little light right now.
Well, that's what I mean. Isn't that worse if you make eye contact with him and you have nothing to give him? You just stare right in his dead eyes. Not working out for you, is it, buddy?
I'm sure
No?
things will pick up soon.
Yep. Just keep staring at him. He thinks you got something to give. You got nothing, but you're staring. You're looking at him.
That's worse.
I recognize you as a person, but I have nothing to give you.
I'm so
Actually,
sorry.
I do. I don't want to give it to you.
What do you say? I've got a crisp $100 bill right here. But you know what? That's a little too much for you. I've got to keep it.
Back in the day, I was accosted by, because the crazy people always find me. I have like a crazy beacon.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I wonder why. I don't know.
They sense that I'm one more childhood trauma away from being them.
Yes,
right?
Sure. You still could get there.
With a little work.
So could I.
So they're attracted to me, and this one guy was following me down the street. This is years ago.
Oh, no.
And I said, I don't have anything for you, buddy. I go, well, first he asked me for some change.
Did he ask you a question first?
No, first he said, do you have any change?
Okay.
And I said, no, I don't have any change. And then he said, well, I also accept dollars.
Oh, my gosh.
I said, well, that's nice. I don't carry cash. So, well, you have an ATM card, right? We can go to the ATM. We can get cash.
Oh, my God.
I said, no, I'm not going to take a stranger to the ATM with me. And he's following me down the street and having this conversation.
All you got to do is give me your code.
Actually,
I'll
you know
get it
what?
out.
Just hand me your ATM card. Is this a robbery? Yes, it's a robbery now. But you have no shoes on. I'll just run away.
Was this in Chicago when you were?
No, it was here.
When you were younger? This was here?
This was here.
Oh, boy.
Ed Orgeron, he's my guy.
Hey, I'm Coach O. I just love my Hummer. I believe the Hummer is the best vehicle on the road. Big, tough, aggressive, and it represents everything that we want at Ole Miss. I have my Hummer. You need a Hummer. Tell them about it, JoJo.
Mississippi, they are here. The new Rogers Dabbs H3 Hummers are here.
The folks at Rogers Dabbs Hummer are first-team players. Come see them.
Rogers Dabbs and Hummer like nothing else. New H3 starting at just $32,000.
Love it.
So Coach O,
what a classic.
Coach O was given $17 million to go away from LSU, which is my dream. It's my dream for Fishy to walk right in here and say, you're fired. Here's millions of dollars.
It ain't going to be millions, but it could be pretty good. But Coach O had a line. I remember we played it after that happened. He was on a talk show or something, and I was pleased to see he was in pretty good spirits because he was paid so much money. And he was talking about the buyout, and he said, tell me what door you want me to leave and what time you want me to go. And he said,
I'm glad you didn't have that Rafa Salafusa one never got past number one.
That's a good one. That's a good one, too.
That's incoherent.
And everybody understands the joke, apparently.
Well, he's in Cajun country.
They're all laughing.
Speaking a different language.
Oh, my God.
But Coach O, even though he's getting all this money, he's got all this money, he says he wants to coach again. He told WAFB's Jacques Doucet. Ooh, oh, that's a good Cajun name right there.
Wasn't there a receiver with that last name? Early Doucet? Or Doucet? I guess I didn't know how to pronounce it.
It all depends on what the best thing available is. But I'm ready to coach again. I left a little bit of meat on the bone, and I'm ready to go.
A bear, Hebert, different than Herbert.
So I'm reading this. CBS Sports, they have Ed Orgeron's best available fits. You ready?
We have to do this with Coach O.
You ready?
Let's get him to Auburn, huh? Arkansas.
Arkansas number one.
Arkansas,
on this
let's
list.
go.
Arkansas number one. Oklahoma State is number two. That would fit in well. UCLA is number three. Just selfishly, I would love to have Coach O in Los Angeles.
In the Big Ten, at least.
And part of the Big Ten Conference. I would love it so much.
And he was at USC. He's got the L.A. experience, right?
This is bonus round, a fun hypothetical. The Tulane job is not currently open, and it will not become open due to a coach firing. However, John Sumrall is one of the hottest coaching names on the market. So it seems like a matter of time before a Power 4 program comes calling for his services. And Tulane, right there. Bayou country.
Right there in Louisiana.
They understand all of it.
I just love my Hummer.
Me too, Coach O.
Play that incoherent clip again. I want to try to figure out something of what he says.
We've tried this over the years, and we all have...
One more time.
Okay. Here you go.
And I'm glad you didn't have that Rafa Salafusa one never got past number one.
I'm glad y'all didn't have that raffle. Something about solid foods, number one. Something about a raffle and something about number one. That's it.
I'm glad you didn't have that Rafa Salafusa one never got past number one.
Selling the food.
Selling food?
Selling the food. I'm glad y'all didn't have that raffle. Selling the food and got about number one.
But what does that mean?
I don't know. I don't know.
Now, what is this one? I don't even know what this is.
I don't talk Cajun.
John Embry, another great young man from Destrehan, Louisiana. Hold on a second. Hey, guys. Hey, I'm having a press conference, okay? Thank you. Great young man.
That means shut up, the guy in the background.
He's yelling.
He's a good soundbite. Yeah, selfishly, he would be sort of the modern Mike Leach, or the best we could get.
All right, something happened a few years back. It made no sense. Makes even less sense now. I'll tell you what it is coming up in 2 minutes. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan Traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza, home of the Grandview Browns backers.
On westbound I-70, there's an accident approaching Hague. This has got the right lane blocked off, a 10-minute delay back from West Broad. And westbound North Outer Belt after 315, an accident is on the left shoulder. This report is sponsored by rrfoundationspecialist.com. Trust R&R Foundation Specialists for expert waterproofing and foundation solutions. Family-owned, honest, and thorough. No hidden fees, just proven results. Stop leaks and moisture before they spread. Visit rrfoundationspecialist.com to schedule your free assessment today. I'm Eddie Zellick, 497.1 The Fan Traffic.
Fan Traffic is sponsored by Green & Sons. Family owned and operated for over 45 years. Green & Sons will help you find your next Kubota tractor. Located in Mount Sterling and north of Marysville. And online at greenandsons.com.
Truck drivers, it's time to take your skills to a company that invests in your safety and comfort. Schneider's newer and well-maintained equipment keeps drivers moving and making money. Our trucks are spec'd with the latest safety and comfort features that drivers want. Plus, we offer a huge selection of driving jobs so you can find a job with the home time and schedule you've been looking for. Upgrade to a better driving job today. Search jobs near you and apply now at SchneiderJobs.com. That's SchneiderJobs.com.
Your home, your comfort, your family. That's everything. Big companies shout, big ads scream. But trust is quiet. It's a tech who fixes instead of sells. A family business here since '66. Northland Heating and Cooling, your local Lennox Premier dealer. Honest comfort, real people, real peace of mind. Northland Heating and Cooling.
Skyline's new chicken chili is here. Now you can enjoy that legendary Skyline taste with a new protein option. Try Skyline's chicken chili on Waze, Coney's, and all your Skyline favorites. Feeling good. It's Skyline time.
Timmy Hall and AI Common Man here for Hollywood Casino Columbus and the ESPN Bet Sportsbook.
This ain't one of them, Timmy.
It's not the show. It's a spot. All October, we're watching our football team on Saturdays and the tailgate buffet.
Ooh, Mikey likey. Plus, they've got the 3 apps for $12 deal, and you can beat the crowds and reserve a table.
Yes, do that at HollywoodColumbus.com. And we got a special offer this month. Become a new member of our rewards program on the ESPN Penn Play app and get a $20 dining credit.
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Common Man and Timmy is sponsored by Hinderer Motorsports. Listen every weekday from 3 to 6. They're good, clean boys. The Fan.
Their favorite basketball players are Leaky Black and Grady Dick.
That is childish nonsense.
You're listening to Common Man and Timmy.
Hey, please subscribe to the podcast of this stupid show. It's available wherever you get your audio. Just search Common Man and Timmy. Click. Subscribe. Every single show comes right to your device free of charge. Podcast brought to you by our friends Care Heating and Cooling. It is Go to Jail Friday. I want you to X us at Man and Timmy 971, and I want you to text us 614-787-3093. So a couple of years back, which made no sense to me, NBCSN, when they lost the NHL package.
Sports Network.
Right.
Yeah.
NBC Sports Network. When they lost the NHL package, they closed down NBC Sports Network, which just seemed odd to me. Because there are other things you can do to fill those slots.
Yeah, and they were doing those things. They were putting a lot of the Pro Football Talk content.
Well, you had that. You have, other NBC properties you could throw on there, but in their mind, they wanted to get Peacock up and running. They wanted to put more things on Peacock and force you to subscribe to that, which I understand to a certain point. But now there's this. They're bringing it back.
What are they going to call it?
They're going to call it NBCSN. So not NBC Sports Network. NBCSN.
What does the SN stand for?
Sports Network. Here's what I don't get, though.
You know what? I love that name. It's brilliant.
News of a potential relaunch of NBCSN was first broken in July by Joe Flint of the Wall Street Journal, who reported that new NBCSN would air events that are exclusively streamed on Peacock. Well, okay.
So they're not exclusively streamed
to
on
Peacock. Per the July report, the plan is for the network to be available on specialty tiers, allowing it to complement Peacock without cannibalizing the streaming service. Okay.
Whatever. There's going to be room to still have a sports net. You're NBC, for God's sakes. You are throwing billions of dollars of weight around all the time. Every time a league, one of the 4 major professional sports leagues comes up, obviously with the NFL, they still have to keep bidding on it to make sure that they maintain their Sunday Night Football package. They might want to make a play for more in the future. You know, who's to say that
they are? Didn't they sign a baseball deal?
They got the baseball deal. That's what I mean. I'm just saying they may want to have more NFL when something comes back up.
They have NBA now.
Everybody's trying to get more of that and
they
get
have a baseball deal now.
They got NASCAR as well.
NASCAR.
Yeah, you said the NBA because that's the biggest, most recent thing that they're getting back into, so they can bring in. You need to have that song
by the
back.
way, every 2 years you have some form of the Olympics.
Yes, and there's a lot.
You need all the networks you can possibly get.
That's a good point because something about me, I don't like running to CNBC to watch, men's figure skating. I love to watch my men's figure skating.
Oh, you love it. You can't live without it.
I love the sequins and I love the uniforms. I can't be without it. They're going to throw some curling on a network like that.
Here's what I'd like to
dabble
see.
And get into that stuff.
I watch CNBC in the morning for the financial stuff. Right?
Yeah.
Squawk Box, Squawk on the Street, crap like that.
Yeah.
I think
it's got its purpose.
To really give the Olympics a new type of flavor. If you're going to put curling on CNBC, you have to have Jim Cramer announcing it. Like the financial guy.
He's screaming. Does he have a mallet? Does he hit things like certain parts of the broadcast? Does the Hindenburg ring a bell?
All right,
smashes something.
Tua took a blow to the head this past Monday night, but he was all right. Didn't go up in the fetal position like we've seen before.
Yeah, I didn't actually see the hit or watch the replay. He did not have any of the
none of that.
Crumpled fingers or anything like he's had in the past.
On Wednesday, he elaborated on what he's done nutritionally to help ward off concussions. He says, just carbing up more for the games and getting more fluids in. I think it definitely helps with the aspect of the brain. I guess everyone would be wondering, how did I feel on that big hit and whatnot? I felt perfectly fine, felt great. Throughout the years, that was one of the bigger things we hadn't addressed, was making sure I got a good amount of carbs in my body so that as I drank water or drank the right stuff or whatever it was, I'd stay in. Now we're going to get into some good science here. The doctors were talking about the liquid that your brain sits in and all of that. So that was just a big aspect of all of that. You'd probably think it'd make you heavier, slow you down. But I guess for me, from what I've come to know or come to understand from the doctors, is your brain kind of sits in fluids. And if I'm eating eggs, bacon, or sausage, and there's not much carbs, like if there's no bread or whatnot, you kind of drink water and it just flushes right out of you. So you can't stay hydrated that way. But the carbs kind of help soak that in and stay there. Now, far be it from me to question the medical advice that Tua is getting from these specialty doctors. I mean, he's seeing the best doctors in the world.
I would hope.
I'm just
all
saying.
All the money they've got invested in him.
I was unaware that essentially the fluids in your brain have a high tide and low tide. I mean, I wouldn't think that eating a piece of bread would affect the fluids in your brain.
Well, it depends on what the moon is doing that night. If it's
what about a wolf moon?
Wolfgang Puck moon, not so good.
I would have gone Wolf Blitzer.
Well,
maybe Scott Wolf.
That's the other
from Party of Five.
Yes, Wolfenstein 3D.
Sure,
great video game.
So here's what you're doing: if you're eating carbs and pizza, like I am, I mean, I'm eating tons of that stuff. You can just go slam your head up against a brick wall
and just be fine.
You'll be all right.
There's some of the articles that I was reading. There's some conflicting things about what you should be eating, and I'm sure that's not new. There's probably a lot of different opinions on that, and concussions are still very tricky. There's still a lot that scientists are still learning about concussions. That's why they keep making advancements in the helmet technology to try to better protect. I don't think anyone knows if you could ever get to a point, probably not, where you can fully protect. You can put as much padding in the world as you want in those things. If it's a 23-mile-an-hour dude going against a 20-mile-an-hour dude and you have a car crash collision, things are moving in there. I mean, think of Dale Earnhardt, right? You could have the best kind of restraints in a car, but when you're going 200 miles an hour and you slam up against a wall, things are going to happen to you internally that you can't stop. Is pasta the end-all, be-all?
Yes.
Crushed pasta?
Yes.
Concussions go bye-bye? Probably not.
I'm going to say yes.
I think he's got real problems going forward, and it's sad, but he's taken too many hits now and played too much football, and probably should have gotten out a while ago if he wanted to have some good quality of life later on when he's probably not even past 50, past 40 or 45.
What about Teen Wolf?
Teen Wolf. I watched it
and
not
his
too long ago.
girlfriend, Boof.
Boof Bonzer. His girlfriend.
Twin Turler.
Messed her up in the closet, the 7 Minutes in Heaven, or whatever they called that game. He got the claws out. He scratched her back.
I know. The animal dog came out.
Nobody noticed. She walked out of the party. Nobody noticed. She had a shredded shirt. But Bo Bishop, you missed it too hot yesterday. I'll fill you in on a thing that Bo brought up. What are some good movies that you could maybe show Samantha that she'll like it too, just as much as you liked? So generational, not like just rewatchables for us, but generational movies. And I said Airplane. Jack enjoyed the hell out of Airplane.
I've already shown Samantha Christmas Vacation.
Teen Wolf was also one that we had watched.
She enjoyed that.
Yeah, Christmas Vacation, for
and again,
sure.
My daughter's 8. You have a son that is of teenage age, so it's a little bit different. You can get away with some
4-year gap there. Yeah,
some different quality of entertainment, language, boobages, things like that. That's exactly right.
We're okay with that.
Home Alone.
There's been some R-rated movies we've let him see. Yeah.
Home Alone's a good one.
Absolutely.
We enjoyed that together.
Who can't like Home Alone?
I don't know.
If you can't like Home Alone, I don't want to know you. I don't want to be friends with you. I mean, what's not to like?
Teddy, you like Home Alone?
Of course he does.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
Nothing wrong with that.
How many times do you think they die in that movie?
If all that stuff's real?
How many times?
At least 10 times each.
At least.
A lot.
Both of them at least 10 times.
Well, unless they're eating pasta and bread.
That's the iron falls right on his head. Doesn't matter.
That's right.
That was good, Teddy.
Good callback, Ted. Now you're done for the day.
You're like a stand-up comic.
I'm out of here.
Brought it back.
Go to jail is coming up next. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza, home of the Grandview Browns backers.
We've got some slowdown due to an accident that's blocking the right lane on eastbound 270 on that north outer belt after Sawmill Road. And things are stop and go on westbound 670 between Grandview Avenue and I-70, about a 5-minute slowdown. This report is sponsored by Taco Bell. The slow roasted Cantina chicken menu is here to stay with ingredients like purple cabbage and freshly prepared pico de gallo. Try it today at a participating U.S. Taco Bell location while supplies last. Contact store for participation, which varies. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Another summer has ended, and you may have noticed that your energy is lower, your workouts aren't as productive, perhaps you aren't sleeping as well and feel foggy all the time, maybe even your sex drive is off. This is Jeff for Tri-State Men's Health, and if you're experiencing some or all of these symptoms, it's likely you have low testosterone. And if that's what's going on with you, don't wait. You need to call us at Tri-State Men's Health and get treated for your low T, because living with low testosterone is no way to live. With our low T treatments, if you're like most guys, your life will change considerably. Improved sleep, better energy, greater gains in the gym, better mental clarity, and your sex drive will likely improve as well. Plus, most men see these results in just a few weeks. So call us. Your initial visit is just $99 and includes PSA and T-test and a medical consult. And if you start on testosterone the day of your appointment, your visit is free. Call 800-900-9654 or go to tristatemenshealth.com. We have 6 offices in the tri-state area to serve you.
Hi, I'm Joanna Williams, General Manager at Tansky Sawmill Toyota, and it's tire time at Tansky Sawmill Toyota. Now through October 31st, you can buy 3 tires and get 1 for $1. Visit TanskySawmillToyota.com to schedule your appointment today, or hurry into Tansky Sawmill Toyota on the corner of Sawmill and 161 in Dublin to get those cars ready for winter. And when you think tires, think Tansky.
Think Toyota. Think Tansky. Think Tansky.
With business banking, Tel Ohio Credit Union takes it personally. It's why they are the #1 SBA lender among Ohio credit unions. You are a member, not a number. That's the Tel Ohio difference. Visit telhio.org/business.
Certain restrictions apply. Tel Ohio is open to all in central and southwestern Ohio. Federally insured by NCUA.
Get an Eco.
ECO. Hey, Aaron, I invented a way to make sure people's furnaces are safe.
Do you test high temperature, flame rollout, flame limit, and flame proving?
Yeah. No one wants to set their house on fire.
Do you inspect the heat exchanger?
Yeah. No one wants a house full of carbon monoxide.
We already do all that for just $89.
Yeah, but my price is just $88.
Okay, so $88 will be the new price for a furnace safety check.
Get Eco.
ECO. I also invented a cool new name for it.
Okay.
I call it the Super Safety Check.
What makes it super?
Well, it costs $1 less, and it has super in the name.
Should I start calling you Super Jerry?
The Super Jerry Super Safety Check. I like it.
Get Eco to safety check your furnace.
Or, for $1 less, you can get the Super Jerry Super Safety Check.
Get Eco.
ECO.
Eco plumbers, electricians, and HVAC technicians.
GetEco.com.
The regular season is getting closer. A new goal, a new challenge, a new season. Blue Jackets hockey comes your way in 6 days. Proud to be your flagship home for the Columbus Blue Jackets. The Fan, Ohio sports destination.
Realtors usually charge you 6% to sell your house, but not my guys at Sell for 1% Realtors. They take 1%. It's in the name. And this is full service, no shortcuts, no for sale by owner crapola. They do it all. Call 614-451-6616.
1-877 Cards for Kids. KARS Cards for Kids.
Ready to get rid of that old car? Donate it to Cars for Kids. Call 1-877-CARS-FOR-KIDS to reach a friendly live agent. Donation's super easy, and your car can be picked up as soon as tomorrow. Call us now, 1-877-CARS-FOR-KIDS.
1-877-CARS-FOR-KIDS. Donate your car today.
Did you know you can donate real estate too?
Hey, Buckeye fans. As the official wing sponsor of Ohio State Athletics, Roosters is kicking off an incredible giveaway you won't want to miss. This football season, we're giving away 12 ultimate Buckeye experiences. 3 drawings, 12 winners with prizes including tickets, sideline passes, and 3 trips to a Buckeye first-round postseason game. Go to roosterswings.com to register and see all the details. 3 drawings, 12 amazing prizes. Register today and every day. Roosters, a fun, casual joint.
Are you working? Because we barely are. It's Football Friday.
Sponsored by Tansky Sawmill Toyota.
Your home for football and quiet quitting. The Fan.
One watches QVC religiously. The other studies Paige Spirinak's golf swing. This is Man and Timmy.
I want to talk to you about my friends at Tri-State Men's Health. You know, low T, low testosterone. It can make you feel a lot of different ways, and none of them are good. Low energy.
Check.
Low hibbity-dibbity drive.
Check.
You know, just not getting the returns for the workouts.
Check.
Right? It also causes other things like leprosy.
Check.
Did you know that?
Yeah, I got it.
If you have low testosterone, your digits just fall right off.
Yeah.
Finger gone.
The other.
Wiener gone. But you can prevent all of this. Promo Let's Stop Leprosy. Go to Tri-State Men's Health. They will test you. If you're in need of testosterone, that's a decision that you can make right there. And if you decide to sign up for testosterone the day of your appointment, well, hey, it's free. Call them today, 800-900-9654, or visit tristatemenshealth.com. Promo code leprosy mess you up. As a matter of fact, call them. Hello, Tri-State Men's Health, and you just yell, leprosy mess you up. They'll say, yes, sir.
Put you right through, line 1.
It's fallen off, hasn't it? We'll get to that. All right, go to jail.
He's the judge, jury, and executioner. Timmy Hall says, go to jail.
Sponsored by Metal Supermarkets. Visit metalsupermarkets.com/Columbus for all your metal needs.
Start you off with an impromptu one, Mike, because I'm going to talk about a little situation that I had at the cell phone store earlier this week. But it was sort of a two-pronged week for me. I had cell phone issues that I had to tackle, which are just never fun in real life, right? Yeah, I'll get to it here, but I have to return my old phone so I can get back on the promo that they were offering. Right?
Okay.
Like it was like trade in your Samsung. I got to give them the one that I had, and I wasn't able to factory wipe it in the store. So I had to go back to try to get that done. But I also had internet coverage switching over this week. And There's always a couple of issues because I own my modem and Wi-Fi router. I wanted to get out of that a long time ago because I might have switched between companies. So I invested in a nice piece of equipment like a Netgear box. So they want you to use their stuff. And if you're using your own, they got to like send the signal through the wall the right way. So you got to call that damn customer service line. I kid you not. I told an AI robot to F off this week.
What was the response?
I screamed. Well, I got a call back, and I was afraid that the robot was calling me back. It wound up just being a telemarketer, but I screamed into the phone, F off, and then I hung up because I just wanted to talk to a human being. It just kept asking me all these questions that were not the issue.
Timothy.
Right? I am reporting you for abusive language. The cops are coming to your house right now.
Your microwave will now explode.
So I say jail for the AI robot for not listening. You call yourself AI. I'm telling you, my internet tower is not working. You're supposed to be able to say customer service agent, and it will send you through basically the dialing 0, and then it'll tell you 2-minute wait to speak with a customer service representative.
But it wouldn't let you?
That's all I ask.
It made you go through the prompts.
I kept saying, customer service agent, please. What can I help you with?
You can help me with getting a real person on the line.
Would you like to upgrade your TV? I don't have TV service. I just have the internet. Like, could you send me through?
Well, let's fix that, sir. Why not? Why don't you tell me the shows you want to watch?
Send me robot Megan Fox to the house to upgrade the internet, to get it working. That's what I would like you to do. So I gotta throw my guys at a certain cell phone place to move on in jail here as well. We've got to do better from a customer service and a communication standpoint. Two things that are just dead in 2025, in my opinion. We're to a point where even just to turn in my old cell phone or equipment, you have to have an appointment to do so. You can't just go into the store and wait. And that's okay because when you're doing a cell phone thing, typically it's 30 minutes to 45 minutes. You know, if you're getting a new phone, you got to sit there. They have to process a lot of things. I can in part see it. So that is exactly why I took the trouble to go through the app like they said to do.
You made an appointment.
Scheduled the location,
like
the time,
good, clean
the
boy.
appointment like a good, clean boy. I show up early. I have a 9 a.m. appointment. I didn't even know what time the store opened because I have an appointment. I do not care. It's at 9. If they open at 9, well, then I'm the first one in to have my appointment. I'm there at 8:55. Ready to go. It's almost like a Chipotle situation for you. except this is a cell phone store. Why are you not opening when you say? So there's a few other people there on the concrete too, like waiting, and we're all looking. And 9 o'clock, 8:55 turns to 9. See someone walking around back there. Nothing. Don't even come up to say, "Oh, it'll be just a second if you don't mind. Just one more minute." Turns to 9:05. Getting a little annoyed. Then it's 9:10. A car pulls up, and a couple of people with the golf shirts on for the cell phone store start walking up. And just the way they're walking, it just rubbed me wrong. Just slow, taking their time. And then they get up there close to us, and then it's just the way that they said it too. "Oh, the store's closed. Not going to open till 10. We got meetings." That's it.
We got rock. Gotta go, man. Got rock.
We got meetings.
Did you say I made an appointment?
So yes, you used to call me out for this back in the day, but I'm not that way anymore because there's no use. You speak up if you get testy, like it's not going to do any good. They're not getting paid enough. They don't care. It doesn't excuse it, but
I understand.
All I did, and I was very polite. I said, "Excuse me, what if I had an appointment at 9 a.m.? He looked at me. This is exactly what he said. "Shoot, I don't know, man. Come back later."
Shit.
Just like that. And so I said, "Okay."
Come back later.
I said, "Okay." And then I left. And I still have to turn my phone in.
Look, I understand.
Go to jail. Cell phone company.
You know what? Go to jail, Guy.
Yeah, and Guy.
Guy.
Come on.
Guy gets 10 years in jail.
You could do
for being a douche nugget.
You could do a better job explaining. I'm so sorry. Like, I understand this. Systems went down. We got to go in there and take care of some. Hopefully at 10 o'clock we'll be up and running.
Shoot, we got meetings. We got to meet.
Oh, it's going to be 10 or so. We have meetings.
You know what?
Why didn't you say something on the app?
You know what store always opens on time? They got about 9 million people working in there. Apple Store.
Is it really good?
No, I'm just saying they open when they're supposed to open. They got 9 million people in there. You make an appointment, they're there.
Is it that good?
It's good enough.
Oh.
And that means if we text each other, I don't have to text with Greenie Boy anymore.
Greenie Boy. I'm the green goblin
Teddy's
here.
on blue, I'm on blue, and you're on green. You ruin everything. Nicole's on blue.
I'm sorry, okay? I get a good deal. I like the flip phone.
Get a good deal. You show up at the store,
flipper.
and they just tell you to get the hell out of there.
It's not great. It's not great. What can I tell you?
I got a really good deal. I mean, I have no service, and my phone doesn't work, but it's great.
Timmy's getting upset.
Mm-hmm.
Go to jail.
All right, more go to jails for all of you. That was Timmy's go to jail.
What about you?
My whole life is go to jail.
Yeah.
Michigan is trolling Ohio State, too. We'll talk about that coming up next. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza, home of the Grandview Browns backers.
Things are going to be slow on westbound 270 on the North Outer Belt from Westerville to Cleveland Avenue. And you're looking at a 5-minute holdup due to a crash that's on westbound 70 on the west side approaching Hague Avenue. Expected to move slow from West Broad Street. This report is sponsored by AAA Tire and Auto Service. October is Car Care Month. Visit your local AAA Tire and Auto Service location and save $40 on any repair of $150 or more. And on the plus side, AAA members save more. Offer valid October 1st through October 31st. See store for details. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Fan Traffic, sponsored by Roosters. Roosters is giving away 12 ultimate Buckeye experiences, tickets, sideline passes, trips to a Buckeye first-round postseason game. Register at roosterswings.com.
You know me, when it comes to big moments like popping the question, I always say, I've got a guy. That guy is Bob Capace at Worthington Jewelers.
Thanks, Common Man. Right now, it's our fall bridal sale. Buy one, get one 50% off. Engagement rings, wedding bands, wedding jewelry. We've got it all.
If you want sparkle, you want quality, and you want to save big, trust me, I've got a guy.
That's me. Come see us at Worthington Jewelers.
Worthington Jewelers,
where Columbus gets engaged.
Hey, it's Timmy Hall, and it's party time, baby, because the Grove City Smokin' Hot Wing and Music Fest is back Saturday, October 4th at American Nitro. From noon to 9, you get wings, beer, live music, football on the big screen, and more. Don't miss the wing eating and bobbing for wings contest either. Ooh, veterans, military, and kids under 12 get in free. Get the tickets at AmericanNitro.com/wingfest. Presented to you by The Fan, Columbus Chamber, Brex Paving, Darby Dental, and Equipment Rental. Wing Fest 2025, the ultimate fall kickoff. Don't miss it.
At Kroger, you never compromise. You get high quality and low prices. Like you never compromise your meal with our spring salad mix that's guaranteed fresh. And you never compromise your budget with lower prices on over 1,000 items. Hand it to Kroger shoppers. You never compromise. Kroger. Fresh for everyone.
Check out this great deal on select Lay's potato chips. They're on sale now. 4 bags for only $10 with your card when you buy 4. Kroger. Fresh for everyone.
Oven-baked French toast. Hot, melty cheese. And meat. And meat. And meat. Introducing UDF's new 3-meat French toast stackwich. Sweet and savory cinnamon swirl French toast piled with thick-cut bacon, natural pork sausage, and smoky Canadian bacon. It's the newest flavor in our lineup of breakfast sandwiches. All stacked fresh, all served hot, and all made in store to make your morning. The new 3-meat French toast stackwich from UDF. Mornings made for you.
Care Heating and Cooling. Honest technicians, honest pricing. Call 1-800-COOLING.
Buckeye fans, it's here. Behind the O, the free app with exclusive athlete-driven Ohio State content. Every click helps NAL for your favorite Buckeyes at no cost to you. Download Behind the O today and get closer to the Buckeyes than ever before.
Free to you, NIL for them. Behind the O. Download now.
You're listening to the Mount Carmel Football Injury Report, featuring the latest player injury updates from a fellowship-trained Mount Carmel sports medicine specialist physician, so you know who's in and who's out for this week's games.
Our doctor, as always, is Dr. Brian Galoni. Doc, let's talk injuries. Javante Jean-Baptiste, defensive end for the Commanders. He has a torn pec, and it looks like he is going to be out for the season with that. Torn pec sounds like one of the more painful things you could get, right?
Yeah, T-bone. The pectoralis muscle is that great big chest muscle, and that is a major muscle to tear. And I know initially they weren't sure if it was completely torn. I think it came out yesterday. Yeah, it's pretty bad. He's going to need surgery. That's going to put him out for the rest of the season.
What's the reasoning for having the surgery there? If it's partially torn, you don't have to have surgery. Is that usually the case?
You know, I think it depends on the extent of the tear. Small tears, no, I wouldn't worry about it. They can repair. But you start getting into some significant repairs, the concern is that muscle's not going to grow back together again. Of course, a complete tear, the muscle retracts, it pulls apart. There's no way that muscle's grown back without someone going in and pulling it back together and sewing it up.
Malik Neighbors, Giants wide receiver, he tore his ACL. The only, I guess, silver lining to this injury maybe is that the timing of it. Would this give him enough opportunity to fully recover in time for like preseason next year?
The ACL injury it's actually a twisting injury. Typically, your foot's planted, your upper body turns, and you pop that ACL. ACL is the anterior cruciate ligament, so it's a ligament inside the knee joint that holds your bones together in there in that joint. This is a big deal also. For somebody like him, most likely he's going to need to have surgery to repair it. This is a long recovery. You and me, we're talking 9 to 12 months. I would think he would be back for preseason, at least doing some things on the field and then getting ready full season.
Great info as always, Doc. We appreciate it. We'll talk again next week.
Absolutely.
That was the Mount Carmel Football Injury Report with T-Bone. Mount Carmel, because of you. Buckeyes, the 2025 football season is here, and that means three things: football, game day, and smooth Jameson whiskey. Whether you're catching the game at home, at your neighborhood bar, or soaking up the team spirit at a tailgate, Jameson Ginger and Lime at Ohio State Athletics are a winning combo. So cheers to making game days even better with the official whiskey of the fans. Jameson, proud sponsor of Ohio State Athletics. Taste responsibly.
Jameson Irish Whiskey, product of Ireland. 40% alcohol by volume, 80 proof. Copyright 2025, imported by John Jameson Import Company, New York, New York.
Broadcasting from the Lindsay Honda Studios.
Honda makes the cars. Lindsay makes the difference. Visit lindsayhonda.com.
WBNS-FM, HD1 Columbus.
Good afternoon. This is Paul Keels. After all the activity yesterday, baseball playoffs on hold until tomorrow for the start of the divisional series. In the American League, the Detroit Tigers will be at Seattle, and the New York Yankees in Toronto. In the National League, the LA Dodgers play at Philadelphia, and Chicago's at Milwaukee. Golf today, PGA Sanderson's Farm Championship in Mississippi. Garrick Higo, the leader, at 13 under. Danny Walker close behind at -11. Vince Whaley at -12. College football, just one ranked team in action tonight. Number 23 BYU hosts West Virginia. Ohio State, of course, number 1 in the nation at home with Minnesota tomorrow, 7:30, right here on The Fan. Minnesota Vikings say Carson Wentz will start at quarterback Sunday against the Browns in London in place of the injured J.J. McCarthy. This update brought to you by Dr. Mark Levy. If you're snoring and not sleeping, call Dr. Mark Levy's office at 1-800-MORE-SLEEP or visit him online at sleepbettercolumbus.com. Breaking sports news when it happens on The Fan, Ohio's sports destination.
The show you can feel deep down in your plums.
No, that is a bad place to touch. No, 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 no.
This is Common Man and Timmy.
Happy Friday. So glad you're here. 3 hours a day, every single day. Buckeyes getting ready for Minnesota tomorrow, 7:30 kick time here on The Fan. I got the little plug sheet for the weekend. You ready?
I am ready.
Fishy, give me plug sheet.
Fishy, give you pluggy. Maybe not.
Tomorrow morning at 11 a.m., it's Ohio College Football Today with Skip Mossick. That leads you into Fan Sports Saturday at noon with Eric Reeser and Tito. And then Key Bank Fan pregame show with Matty Ice, Tavir Posey, and Dane Sanzenbacher starts at 2. So our live coverage, our live coverage starts at noon with Fan Sports Saturday. We take you all up until kick.
Why not 11? Why not 11 with Ohio College Football Today?
Because that's taped.
Skip's there, though. He's there.
But it's taped.
Yeah, but, coverage, not live coverage.
Well, no, you know what? I don't care about coverage. I care about live.
Just care about live?
Alive.
Alive? It's easy to understand, isn't it?
Baseball schedule. First of all, congratulations to the Guardians and the Reds. All right.
For what?
Well, I mean, it was a successful season. They made it to the postseason. That's what I'm told. So, Reds, Teddy's a big Reds fan. Good news. Teddy?
What's the good news?
Oh, well, my team lost 100 games.
Yeah.
Right? And your team made the playoffs, and their season was 2 games longer.
They had 2 extra games.
Games.
Yeah. Sounded like kind of a backhanded congratulations.
Not
it
at
didn't
all.
really seem like one at all.
It's almost like what I've been saying all along.
They shouldn't be there?
You shouldn't have this round of the playoffs because there's a lot of bums.
Well,
that don't deserve to be there.
But this way it kept fans involved and excited for their teams all the way up until the end.
I don't want to hear it.
Instead of drawing 21,000 down the stretch, would you draw 21.5?
No, they were getting close to sellouts, I think, the last few
when
games.
the Cubs are in town,
week.
when all the Cubby fans come down.
You were offering like $4 tickets to come out to the park.
Hey, what do you want? Free parking?
Free beer? Free dogs?
$4 free beer?
Oh, let the boys sit in the stands.
They weren't quite believing.
Castellini in the sack.
Right. Man, it's a hell of a deal.
Whack at Castellini? That'd be pretty good.
Come watch us lose to the Pirates and get in.
Here's a baseball schedule for tomorrow. Cubbies at Milwaukee. That starts things off 2 o'clock on TBS.
Cubs were wild cards.
Put some money on the Cubbies.
Huh?
Nothing. It's Back to the Future.
Yankees in Toronto, 4 o'clock tomorrow on Fox. So the big nooner leads into that?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm. Big nooner.
Mm-hmm.
Portnoy going to have a hot take on that one?
I'm dying to find out what Portnoy talks about tomorrow. What's
the deal with sex crimes on campus?
Jesus.
Back when I was in school, it just happened. It's called date night. Right? Who's with me?
Yeah, Portnoy. Yeah, that's right.
All
Damn right.
Then it's Dodgers at the Phillies, 6:30 on TBS. And it's Tigers and Seattle with the big dumper. Cal Raleigh. 8:30 tomorrow night on FS1.
Think he's going to have a single home run in the postseason?
Baseballs. Oh, yeah, the dumper.
You think so?
Oh, you kidding?
Oh, don't go ice cold, dumper.
He's been off the last 4 days. He's saving up for a huge dump.
Big dump.
Big crap.
500-foot dump.
My God. Hey, Michigan's trolling Ohio State. I saw that they're going to be retiring Trey Burke's number 3. Now, it's trolling on a couple different levels. It's all the Buckeyes' own doing. They didn't recruit this guy. He's a local dude, Trey Burke, right?
Yeah.
Didn't show him the love.
Right.
He went to Michigan, had a hell of a career, accomplished a lot of things.
He was really good. But at the time,
grew up a Buckeye fan.
Yeah, at the time with who they had in there wasn't the need. It's tough to say that because anytime, no matter the position, when a guy turns out to be that good,
there's always a need if someone's great.
You can't just say miss that one. I understand at the time Ohio State's recruiting excuses for it, but how good he turned out to be, you would take 3 or 4 guys at the same exact position if they're going to be that level talent-wise. He was an unbelievable player.
So Michigan is going to retire Trey Burke's number 3 on January 23rd against Ohio State. Now, you know what you're doing. That's fine.
They should do that.
That's fine.
Why wouldn't they?
That's just good old-fashioned ribbon.
Yeah, they should do that. I got no problem with that one.
Mm-hmm.
That's a perfect day to have a jersey retirement like that. Wouldn't you?
I mean...
Isn't that interesting?
That is interesting.
I'm sending you to jail for that look.
Emeka Egbuka is the offensive rookie of the month for September.
I see why Nicole Sheeran loves him so much.
She's just running around naked.
He's fantastic. That first month, I mean, I don't know how he maintains, but it's his first month. So how do you say he's not going to continue to improve and get better? I mean, numbers like that might not maintain, but this guy will keep understanding defenses. He'll keep figuring out coverages, soft spots, where to be. But when you talk about everything that he possesses, I understand. Like, we oohed and ahed over Marvin Harrison Jr. and his size, and we even made a big deal about it again this offseason. They put the photos out like, man, look at his rock-hard arms. Look how big and beefed up they are. Do you need to be like DK Metcalf type to be one of the best receivers? And Emeka is not small by any stretch, but I think he is the perfect body type, height, weight, with his size, with his speed, agility, his body control, his hands. Like, those are the important things to be a receiver. He's got it all.
I think somebody took my Emeka Egbuka Trump thing out of here.
Oh, no.
Somebody recorded over it. Look, we got to have some sound that's grandfathered in. I understand in a sound system we have to, record over some things. We don't have endless storage capabilities.
We don't have Emeka Egbuka.
You can't record over that. Ridiculous.
Yeah, those were all of our Trump bites from the Ohio State celebration. No Travion Henderson clip either?
No, I think it's gone.
Or the Jack Sawyer clip?
No, it's gone. It's all gone.
Well, that's
someone's going home in a body bag.
I've got those.
Oh, he's going to be so rich.
No, that's the Will Howard.
That's a Will
one.
Howard thing. That was only the short version of it.
And what's this one?
Jack exploded off the line, strip-sacked the quarterback, which is not easy to do, scooped the fumble recovery, scored an 83-yard touchdown return, and punched Ohio State's ticket to the championship game. Yeah, it's a hell of a thing. You mean you took the ball out of the quarterback's hand? I don't want to say this. I don't want to make. How do you think that other team feels? Not too good. That's one of those disasters for another day, right?
I thought that was the clip. Where did the choke time come from? I thought that was the one.
Was different. No,
ripping the ball. Ooh, that's what they call the choke time.
No. Choke time was when he was talking about the NCAA tournament.
Oh my God!
That was choke time.
It wasn't even the same celebration.
And all I have is the short one of that.
Ooh, that's called sometimes choke time, Coach.
I'm telling you, somebody recorded all over my stuff, and I'm going to kill somebody.
So that was from the Florida basketball championship.
Yes.
Visit.
Yes, it was.
The choke time. I'll get him for you.
Teddy, I blame you.
I'll get him for you. I got him in a folder, safe and sound.
You have any go to
They're
jail?
just not in Zeta.
Give me a go to jail.
You want to go to jail right now?
Yeah.
I got one that says my GCBs. It's your favorite courier from New Lexington. I was thinking today we had a city extended sweep of all people caught riding in the outside lane, preventing traffic from flowing. I'm with you on this. It's a nationwide problem. It needs to be addressed right here in Columbus first. Normally, I spend my days traveling around the 270 loop, but Wednesday I had a run to Delaware, and no, not the Little Brown Jug. We talking spending the night in Ocean City, Maryland. Okay, nice. The amount of people I seen doing this would make you crazy. Let's take a stance. Citywide extended sweep if caught. Hashtag GTJ. Go to jail.
You know, we got a lot of sensors.
Go to jail.
In the car now. All right?
Teddy's not gavel.
Well, hold on. We haven't sentenced yet. He's gonna get the gavel out when we sentence. All right, but we have a lot of sensors in the car. Oh, you're not looking straight. Right? My car does that.
It does?
If I don't maintain the right eye contact with the steering wheel,
really?
I get like a little...
Oh, man.
Well, it did until I shut it off.
Oh, mine's like a 2017 model. It does not have that.
But I get
newfound
alerts, and here comes traffic here, and don't go here. I can see. I got eyes.
You have a car? You
can drive. And to eat. Take my back pill.
But no, you can't just hang out in the left lane.
Well, that's what I mean.
Barely go on the speed limit.
The car should know that you're in the left lane. And once you achieve a certain amount of time in the left lane, the steering wheel should start to vibrate to alert you to move the F over.
See, I think if you are ever in the far left lane and you aren't going at least the speed limit, even if you're going 64 miles an hour.
It doesn't matter what the speed limit is.
No,
you are not the
out.
speed police.
Hear me out. If you're not maintaining at least the speed limit, you disintegrate into dust and you're gone forever.
I like that.
Let's
make it a rule.
Never appear on planet Earth or your car ever again.
The car's gone too.
Everyone in the car. All gone.
Your kids are begging you in the back seat. Go faster, Dad.
Jeff Goldblum is pleading with you. Must go faster. And you don't do it.
You stupid idiot. All right, let's talk about some college football coming up. We got a big... I'm going to tell you what I'm going to be watching tomorrow. Not where I'm putting my money, because that's in Pick Your Parlay.
Just the key games.
What I'm interested in watching tomorrow. Coming up next. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan Traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza, home of the Grandview Browns backers.
We've got traffic slowing down due to an accident that's on Cleveland Avenue at Bella Via Avenue. We also have some slowdown due to a crash that's on the left shoulder of westbound 270 on the North Outer Belt after 315. This report is sponsored by Rapid Radios. Rapid Radios are instant push-to-talk walkie-talkies, offering national LTE coverage and no subscription ever. A great alternative to a mobile phone for your kids. For a limited time, go to rapidradios.com now for 60% off and free UPS shipping. Add code radio and get an extra 5% off. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Fan Traffic is sponsored by Whiskey War by High Bank Distillery. Drink local. Drink High Bank.
Hi, this is Ryan Krieger, and at Krieger Ford, we're offering an amazing $12,000 off MSRP on a new Ford Bronco Badlands. This offer is only from Krieger Ford, so come see us on Morris Road or visit KriegerFord.com today. Home of the Krieger Commitment. Best cars, best people, peace of mind.
Hey, it's Anthony Rothman here for Germain Honda of Dublin. So what's the difference? There are other Honda dealers around. Well, Rich Newsom and his team want to earn your trust. They don't expect it, and they earn it by giving you a great price, and then they back it up after the sale with same-day service, no appointment necessary, a great variety of brand new Hondas, and hundreds of pre-owned certified Hondas to choose from, all at the same location. Identify yours at GermainHondaofDublin.com. Germain Honda of Dublin, Sawmill Road, just south of 270.
The season may be winding down, but there's still time to make the most of Buckeye Lake. At Buckeye Lake Marina, we have year-end deals on boats, accessories, and more. Sail into savings at Buckeye Lake Marina before the year ends and find the boat that's just right for you. Visit BuckeyeLakeMarina.com for more.
The number one problem we see at our clinic is delaying treatment. ED and low T can get worse.
Book your appointment right now. Call 614-300-7400. Prefer privacy? Book online in under 30 seconds at ColumbusMen'sClinic.com.
At our clinics, men's sexual health is the whole job. Look, I'm a normal guy too. I hate going to the doctor, but we've helped so many guys in here just like you. Even if pills have failed, our medical team is going to take the time to talk you through it. Same day in-house lab, and the treatments, well, they could change your life.
Your local medical team has your back. ED, low T, Peyronie's, size, and shape modeling. We tailor what works for you.
I'll get to the point. Can you imagine epic workouts and epic sex? Yeah, I said it.
A stronger you is closer than you think. We're available right now. Call 614-300-7400 or book in 30 seconds or less at ColumbusMen'sClinic.com. Columbus Men's Clinic. Making it happen.
Common Man here for my friends at Sell for 1% Realtors. Out of all the commercials I do, I get the most questions about Sell for 1%. That can't be real, right? It's real, and there's no catch. This is a local, family-owned, full-service home selling experience. They do photos. They do the legwork. Everything you would expect from a realtor who charges you 6%. Story time with Common Man. Back when I was banging, my mom became a realtor. Then she was surprised when she had to work nights and weekends, because that's when people actually want to look for homes. She worked at one of the big brokers for like a year, sold a few houses, was a total flake, and she would tell you herself, don't hire my mom. She doesn't deserve 6%. Don't take my word for it. Throw Sell for 1% in the Google machine. 4.9 stars. The average customer saves over 10 grand. No strings and no kidding. If you're selling, give my guys a call. 614-451-6616. 614-451-6616. Or check them out at sellfor1%.com.
Did you know that the ESPN Bet Sportsbook at Hollywood Casino Columbus is the official sportsbook of Common Man and Timmy? And did you know that man shaves his pits? True story.
Listen weekdays at 3.
The Fan.
Helping a new driver get ready for their road test? Here's a convenient new way to make the most of your 50 hours of required practice driving time. The Road Ready Ohio app, available now at no cost to new drivers and their families. Road Ready Ohio keeps track of your driving experience together, providing feedback and safe driving tips. It even generates the documentation you need for the Ohio BMV. The Road Ready Ohio app, free to download in the Apple and Google App Stores.
With autumn's arrival, ISA certified arborists recommend that fallen leaves be left alone or mulched to improve plant health. When leaves decay, they transform into organic matter absorbed by the soil to become moisture to trees through their roots, which helps trees weather drought conditions. Leaves are also a natural habitat for butterflies, chipmunks, earthworms, and others, which increases the population of beneficial insects for the next growing season. To learn more about the benefits of autumn leaves, contact an ISA certified arborist near you by going to trees4ohio.org. That's trees4ohio.org. From office supplies to IT essentials, Amazon Business provides tools to help you save costs and make insight-based decisions. Learn how to bring your visions to life at amazonbusiness.com.
Fan weather.
From the Logan AC and Heat Services Weather Center.
Sunny skies, warm temperatures, and a perfect start to the weekend. We're in the low to mid 80s on this Friday. Overnight down to the mid 50s on Saturday morning. Back in the mid 80s by Saturday afternoon. And a great night for the Buckeye game at the Shoe. Temperatures falling through the 80s and 70s and 60s, but will be dry and clear right through Saturday night. With your 10 weather impact forecast, I'm Chief Meteorologist Jerry Martz on The Fan.
The ESPN Bet Sportsbook at Hollywood Casino Columbus is the official sportsbook of Common Man and Timmy. Weekdays at 3. The Fan.
Panama Ted is being forced to produce this show against his will. You're listening to Common Man and Timmy.
I'm so sad. You have no idea.
Oh, come on.
I'm so sad.
Get over it.
No, don't tell me to get over it.
I just didn't know one reference. You know how much I know?
No, I wasn't even talking about that.
Oh, okay.
I was talking that my Trumpy sound is out of the system.
Oh, we just had a little chat with Greg up in IT about how we have like 17 terabytes of space. So the sound is definitely there somewhere, but maybe it didn't transfer over. And we can still pull it from the old dad. If you didn't know, we had a little change of our audio software. I'm sure you listen to us. You've heard us yelling about it. We lost the system that we called the DAD, Digital Audio Delivery Systems. Enco is the maker of this, and they're not going to do support anymore. So we had to go looking for a new service. So we got this thing called Zeta. Zeta! Catherine Zeta-Jones designed this. Michael Douglas is the guy that supports it. He wants to know where Catherine is all the time. Why she's doing movies.
Whoa. Hey, now people, just because I was lusting over Emeka Egbuka last year doesn't mean I'm not professional.
Thank you, AI Nicole.
Good dropping from AI Nicole. We had a lot of AI Nicole on Wednesday.
Let's talk some college football. I'm going to tell you what I'm going to be flipping around watching tomorrow. You ready?
Yeah.
Games that I find particularly interesting. Number 14, Iowa State. So I don't know why I said Iowa.
Iowa State.
Iowa State at Cincinnati. Noon, ESPN 2 tomorrow.
Cincinnati beat the Jayhawks on the road
they
last
did indeed.
week. It was a tough loss for KU.
I am tired of hearing you talk about KU. Well, they're a sneaky good team. No, they suck.
They do suck.
They suck.
They do. They're disappointing me.
So
I'm not on them anymore.
Because they suck. You know who else I think sucks? Iowa State. I think Matt Campbell sucks. And I don't know why everybody's high on this guy. All right? I've been to Ames. I wanted to die.
I've been to Ames.
I've been there.
I've seen a grown man naked.
And I don't want to go again. Don't make me go again.
I've been to a Turkish prison.
And so I think Iowa State rolls into Cincinnati and loses tomorrow. That's what I think. All right. You want to talk about yuck against yuck? Clemson at North Carolina.
Oh, yeah. Dabo and Bill.
Noon on ESPN tomorrow. I don't know. Here's the beautiful part about this game is that whatever happens, it's good. If you hate both of these guys like I do. Now, I didn't used to hate Bill Belichick. I have come to hate him. Dabo loses, well, that's just the Titanic sinking further down, right? Bill Belichick loses. There's more storylines to that. This is at home for North Carolina. Clemson is favored to win. But either way, I think we get a good football game because we're watching disaster.
I could very well have some more pizzazz on this game at 5 o'clock in Pick Your Parlay because I had that one circled as well for a couple of different reasons.
Number 9, Texas at Florida. Garbage. 3:30 ESPN.
What are we gonna say if Arch, who's got 888 yards passing, 9 touchdown passes to 3 picks, but he is slipped immensely. If you had a Heisman bet on him, my God, he has to completely rework himself to get back into the race for that. You got somebody like Fernando Mendoza, who's got a better shot to do that, and he's Indiana's quarterback. That's like, put your mind in that world right now.
Mendoza line.
The Mendoza line could be winning the Heisman Trophy. Could be a new meaning of the Mendoza line. What was that, batting 200?
Yeah.
That was the line, right? So Texas goes to Florida. If they struggle, obviously, if they lose, then this is...
If they lose, it's a
massive.
disaster.
That's a disaster for Sark and
I've said
Arch.
disaster a million times like Trump. Disaster. Look, this is Texas going on the road. Forget Florida. Forget the name Florida. This is a game they should win and should win by 2 scores.
They're a 1-3 team. They're 0-1 in the SEC.
However,
that's what Florida is right now.
I'm actually reading articles coming out of Gainesville, like the Florida fans. They are scared they could actually win this game.
They're afraid that they win?
They're afraid because
they don't want to win. They want to get Napier out of there.
Right. They think if they win, then that gives Napier a second chance to rebuild this program. And the way that college football works, he probably gets a new 5-year contract out of it.
I'll tell you what. When you look and see that Texas is only a 5.5-point favorite in this game, that is a little bit dicey. I mean, how could you not feel a little bit dicey with the way that Texas has played so far? They haven't had a test since the first game of the season. That's been an awful long time now. They had San Jose State, UTEP, and Sam Houston all in a row. And Sam Houston, I think that was the game. They must have had the bye week here to get ready as well, because you had Arch Manning flexing over that guy, like looking all tough in the end zone.
Yeah.
It wasn't even like I barreled you over and then kept going 5 yards. It was just a little slip into the end zone, no contact, and then you want to flex over a dude. He plays for Sam Houston State. They're an FCS school. Come on. You got to do this on the road at Florida and then continue to do it against all these other teams, the good, the medium, the weak in the SEC.
That's 3:30 on ESPN. Number 3, Miami, and number 18, Florida State. That's the primetime game on ABC. I know, Florida State is at home in this game. Miami's a national championship contender. I think there could be another little upset here.
Little upset alert?
I think we could have a little Seminole upset. Even if not, I think it's a close game. I'd be surprised if this one was a blowout either way.
I mean, this is a team that showed you who they can beat earlier this season. They've got started off with a 31-17 win over Alabama. You've seen Alabama come back around and beat Georgia on the road. Certainly looking at that one, 3:30 game where you got number 10 Alabama taking on 16th ranked and 5-0 Vanderbilt. If Vanderbilt goes on the road to Alabama and plays these guys to like a field goal game, then I can think a little bit differently about them. But just because of their history, I know they were solid last year, but you still are Vanderbilt.
And of course,
you got to show some consistency. You were only 7-6 last year too. It's not like you had an Indiana type of season. Can we be fair about that?
Yeah.
Indiana, they became something that they have not been throughout their history, but they also made the college football playoff. And we were talking about
Vanderbilt would have been Indiana if they only played in the Big Ten.
Sure they would.
Because they play in the SEC. It's so difficult.
That's what they told us. They didn't lose. I'm looking at them. They actually lost 4 of their last 5 games. And the Alabama win was in October, early October for them. Down the stretch, they lost a bunch of games. They had their opportunities, and they didn't do it. So they're off to the 5-0 start here, but this has got to be the year for Vanderbilt to prove to everybody that they're a real, legitimate college football team.
And, of course, we have Buckeyes in Minnesota. 7:30 kick tomorrow here on The Fan. How are you feeling about the game tomorrow
I feel
night?
fine.
Think they cover the spread, no problems?
Yeah, I don't know if they cover the spread, no problems, but the spread is like 24 or 24.5. I'm going to pick them to cover the spread. I'm not going to give you the guarantee factor on that. It's rare when I come across a game these days because they have the Buckeyes scouted very well because they're such a popular team and everybody in Vegas knows every single aspect of Buckeye football. And so I rarely find a number where you say, oh, like we can jump on that. And I guess you could say that it was Grambling, but how confident were you that they were going to win that game by 70 points? Because there reaches a point in that where you're just going to shut it down. You're not out there to embarrass those guys. You want to stay healthy, kind of wind the game down, run the clock. They could have scored 90 points in that football game if they wanted to.
Right.
And they were not going to let them score a point if they didn't want to. But, I feel completely confident that they win this game by 3 touchdowns. Probably cover the spread, too.
More NFL international games are on the horizon. Details coming up in 2 minutes. Common Man and Timmy on The Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza, home of the Grandview Browns backers.
Traffic is backing up due to an accident that's on South High Street, south of Greenlawn Avenue. And we've got a slowdown causing a 5-minute delay on southbound 315 between Kinnear Road and Town Street. This report is sponsored by Custom Air. You're not just a homeowner, you're also a heating system that comes with a blanket owner. You need heating built and tested to keep going. American Standard Heating and Air Conditioning, built to a higher standard. Visit customairco.com for your estimate today. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Your game day headquarters is here at ESPN Bet Sportsbook at Hollywood Casino Columbus, the only place to watch and win. Catch every play on more than 30 TVs and over 50 feet of video wall. Score tickets, signed professional and college sports memorabilia, and pen cash prizes. Join the watch parties for every home team game with a tailgate buffet and bucket specials. Plus, get official game day swag with every table reservation. Game day lives here, only at Hollywood Casino Columbus. Must be 21. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-589-9966.
Truck drivers, have you been searching for a more reliable driving job? Get the paychecks and predictability you need as a Schneider driver. Schneider's large selection of driving jobs means you can get the home time that suits your schedule. Choose from daily, weekly, monthly, or sometime in between. Plus, Schneider drivers have access to great benefits with a 401k match and a 24/7 support team. Get the keys to a better driving job. Search openings near you and apply now at SchneiderJobs.com.
Lanny went to college and racked up huge debt.
A little bit over $100,000.
For a degree he couldn't use? Now what?
I had a friend that went to my computer career.
They even helped him get hired immediately after graduation.
One of the things I love about IT is that you can work from anywhere you want.
You could become an IT pro in just months, including cybersecurity and the basics of AI with zero experience at mycomputercareer.edu. My Computer Career, an elite CompTIA certification partner.
It worked for me, and I know it can work for you.
This is one student's experience. Individual results vary.
Common Man and Timmy is sponsored by Hinderer Motorsports. Listen every weekday from 3 to 6. They're good, clean boys. The Fan.
This show cuts harder than a Cape Cod chip inside Timmy's mouth. This is Common Man and Timmy.
You want some jails, Mike?
Oh, are you kidding? Of course I do.
Here is one for starters that stems from one of our co-hosts this week. Says, my guys.
I want me some glory hole.
By the way, you can text the burner phone here for the rest of the show, 614-787-3093, or hit us on Twitter and X at Man and Timmy. Adam King. Go to jail, Adam King. He didn't know you can buy plain wings at stores and make them or toss them in sauce. He thought different wings only come from restaurants. It's GD chicken, you stupid A. I had to carefully read that. Waffle Stomp. This is true. Like I'm doing my read for our Wing Fest I'm going to be there tomorrow. It's going to be going on all day in Grove City at American Nitro. You guys can come out and see me. From the events from noon all the way to 9. I'll be there in the middle of it.
You going to dress like that?
No, I got a T-shirt. I got a wing shirt that I'm going to wear.
Right.
And I'm going to judge the wing competition. This will be the third year I've done it. It's quite nice. And, he tries to take it off a tangent after I'm just done with the read. We're moving on with the show. Adam's like, oh, so where are they getting their wings or whatever? I'm like, from a vendor? 2 tons of wings? 3 tons of wings? Whatever. Like, well, what do you
go to Sam's Club? You get 1 million wings.
Well, he was like, what do you go and get the whole chicken and just rip the wings off? How many times you got to do that?
What a cute young boy he is.
I didn't know what that meant. I didn't know what he was talking about. And then as the conversation evolved, turns out he's never purchased a wing. He didn't know that you could get a chicken wing in a giant jumbo pack.
He didn't realize you have different parts of the chicken you can buy. You can go and get 18 drumsticks if you want.
He didn't understand. He thought it was weak how like everyone was going to get the same wing. I'm like, you cook them differently. You'll have the drummies and the flaps. It's how you cook the wings. You're at a fest. They're bringing in the wings fresh, and they're going to smoke them or grill. I said you could grill a wing, King. I could bake it in the oven for you.
5 years in jail.
I could show you how to crisp it up with the little rack.
Adam King, go to jail for 5 years. And I'm going to put you in the cell with some big dude, and it's going to be lights out time for you, buddy.
Might not.
You are very delicato.
Might not be long enough. Here's another one from the burner. This is my guys.
Jack and Dick.
GTJ to everyone who freaked me out about the colonoscopy prep. The stuff wasn't that bad to drink. They were done in 15 minutes, but I'm hungry AF. Were we freaking him out?
I don't think I was.
Maybe just friends he's talking about. Well, I think what we've done here is urge people to do it.
I think there's two different types of prep. There's the kind that's actually not that bad, and the kind that tastes like poison.
Well,
And
that's
it's up
he's
to-
saying it wasn't that bad.
Right, it's up to
him.
your horrible doctor to give you one or the other.
Oh, really?
I don't know why you'd give him the poison one if there's actually one that's not that bad.
So there are levels to like the liquid goo that they
I believe
flush
so.
you out with?
That's what I've been told.
Well, maybe it depends on what your health is. Do you think that could be it?
No, I think it's if your doctor wants to screw you or not. I don't like this guy.
Screw you in the bad way.
He's late to his appointments. He's rude to my staff, right? I'm going to give him the really bad taste and stuff.
Do you, when you have just a standard doctor's appointment, I feel like, and this is no offense to them, I understand how the schedule works and you start running behind throughout the day. Rarely do you ever get called into your doctor's office or your dentist office on time. So, like, when do you show up? I try to show up like 5 minutes early.
My dentist,
That's about
my dentist is
limitation.
always on time.
That's nice.
Always. Doctor, they always call me back, but then I'm sitting in there.
Oh, I think everybody sits. That's how it goes. Even before the nurse comes in to say hello.
So
then there's that gap between nurse and doctor.
No, the nurse comes in right away.
Right away. Okay.
Because the nurse leads me back to the room.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And then she takes vitals, and doctor will be in a second. That's all happening in a very timely fashion.
Mm-hmm.
But then the actual doctor coming in could be anywhere from 1 minute to 40 minutes.
Oh, no. No. That's wrong. That's jail. 40 minutes?
I've waited as long as 40 minutes.
For the yearly physical?
I don't remember
for
what
your
it was
yearly
for.
check-in?
I don't remember.
Oh, no.
I may have been dead, too. I don't know.
My guy, Dr. Meek, it's like 10 minutes maybe, max. It's always solid.
Dr. Meek.
Good guy. Yeah. I almost can't wait to get sick.
You're an idiot.
That's how bad.
Oh, I can't wait to see. Oh, I'm running 103. Can't wait to see Dr. Meek, though.
It's almost like I'm glad to be dying. One more here for now. Go to jail, Timmy, for thinking yesterday in Too Hot with Teddy, thinking that T-Bone meant Spike TV when he properly called it correctly. Another PA Turnpike moment for Timmy, Hulk's bottom half. It's Spice TV. No.
What I missed all of this.
This is not a segment where I have to sit there and take it either. I can explain. Hulk's bottom half, go back and listen to the segment. I had a good, fun time acknowledging that I did the same exact thing as T-Bone. I remembered it well. Then I layered onto the discussion, and I said, it almost sounds like Spike TV. There was Spice, and then there's another cable channel called Spike TV, and Teddy and I discussed it. It's what Joe's versus Pros, I believe, was some of their content.
Well, Spike TV used to be the Nashville network, TNN.
I didn't know that.
Right, and then they transitioned into Spike TV, and now, what are they now? Are they,
I wouldn't know.
Is that
they changed again?
The Paramount one?
I'm not sure.
Whatever Bar Rescue's on.
But okay, yeah.
That's
Bar
what
Rescue.
Spike TV was.
But Spike had some, am I right? Do you remember the Pros versus Joes? That was a
I remember
fun
that.
little show. It's like Ray Lewis going to come out there and kill a regular guy.
Bad choice of words. He does that anyway.
Easy.
I still like it too.
Go easy on me, Ray. Go easy on me, Ray. But that was a channel that I talked about. I was talking about Spike TV and how they would actually show, and it wasn't blurry because I got the channel.
Can I tell you
Girls
something?
Gone Wild infomercials.
I don't care if you were right or wrong. That explanation took 5 minutes, and for that, you go to jail for 5 years. What do you think, T-Bone?
Let me look at your sausage.
Exactly. All right. NFL, more international games. NFL announced they're going to be returning to Mexico next year. Also, they say they're going to play their first regular season game in Asia soon. Now, Asia is a big continent, so I have no idea where in Asia
heard of it
would be. But Goodell says we'll be back in Mexico City next year, which we're thrilled about.
How about Tokyo?
Ooh.
How about Okinawa?
What's wrong with Tokyo?
Nothing. Shanghai.
You're not going to Okinawa.
No Okinawa?
If you're going to Japan, you're going to Tokyo.
You're going to Tokyo.
Right? He said if you're going to be global, you have to do it beyond Europe, beyond the Americas. You need to reach into other areas and territories. And next year, we're going to Australia. We have plans to go to Asia shortly thereafter. Also, Antarctica.
Oh, well, yeah, we want to have...
You want to talk about the frozen tundra.
We want to have the penguins. We want to have them.
The emperor penguins are your audience.
Yes. Just the emperors? You got any other kinds? What's the other kind that they've got at the zoo here? I feel like there's two.
No, there's different kinds of penguins, but I think in the Arctic.
That's all they got down there? Is the
like Antarctica?
emperors?
Like the South?
Yeah.
I don't know.
They probably got to have a different kind of coat, like a different kind of skin to survive down there.
I was reading a piece today about how the ratings for college football games are up double digits.
I think it's the way they're tracking them now.
That's
a little
right.
bit smarter, a little bit better.
So they have a new system, a new rating system, introduced at the beginning of September. Says it brings in tens of millions of additional data points from set-top boxes and smart TVs, and it's designed to provide a fuller and more accurate picture of viewer behaviors.
Thicker and fuller.
Look, Nielsen is the company that's done ratings forever, and they do our ratings too in radio. And for years, we were underserved, and we probably still are when it comes to ratings, because it would count on in our business people remembering what they listened to and then jotting it down on a diary. In a
manual, handwritten booklet.
thing.
I actually did this for TV when I was younger. We did a family pack. I remember they would give you like $20 or something.
They'd send money in the mail.
Or give you like a dinner once that month for just participating and doing it. Mom and dad had one, and they gave one to the children too. They wanted to know what you were watching as well.
But that's what you had to do. You had to remember what you were listening to or watching, fill it out in a little book, and send it in. And years and years and years, sports radio stuff, we were undersold, undercounted. And then when they changed their technology and made a little pager that you put on your belt.
A meter.
Right, a meter is what they call it. Then all of a sudden our ratings went up like threefold. Like, oh, what's going on with sports radio? Nothing. You're finally figuring out how to measure it properly. Now, I'm selfish. I think we're still undercounted in this business. And for years, even though the numbers were terrific, you look at the NFL numbers, you look at college football, these are fantastic numbers.
Well,
I think they're still under because of the way they were measuring these things.
Absolutely. And there's there really isn't any reason with the technology with TV now when they can tap into any device, right? It's hard to tap into an analog radio. You can't, unless you have one of these meters that has the technology to pick up that kind of signal. With TV, who's not on a smart TV now? Like, sure, there's still some out there that are using the rabbit ears and watching that way, but it is a very, very, very small percentage. I think on another subject, the internet service, the dial-up internet just ended this past week. Did you see that?
AOL did.
I think we hit on that maybe 6 months ago, how it was going to happen. It did just happen. So dial-up internet was still out there. It was something like only 250,000 people were using it. Maybe that sounds like a lot, but if you think about how many millions and millions and millions of people are using other stuff, just think about that with the TVs that we watch and the Roku sticks. You can track this stuff.
So college football viewership is up 15% in the 18 to 34 demo, which is huge. 6 games so far have an audience of 10 million or more. Last year at this time, only 1 game had reached that level. And you're seeing it more now. You saw that, what is it? Oh, ESPN Sunday Night Baseball.
Yeah.
Right? They were up significantly in the month of September. And people are saying, oh, it's because the baseball fans know that it's leaving ESPN and there's going to be no more Sun. No, it's not. It's because they started implementing this crap in September. That's why the numbers look better.
It's the reason I saw someone trying to downplay it. I think Todd Bowles on balls was trying to go back and say, no, it's the massive legs that these kickers have. No, it's that there was this wrinkle in the rule with the footballs. How about a nice football? They're not just waking up this year and kicking 60 to 70-yard field goals at 75% clips. Something different has happened. Something different is happening with the ratings and how they're tracking it. They're more accurate.
Timmy, one of your favorite movies, Face Off, could become a real thing. Details next. I'm sorry, one of Teddy's favorite movies. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan Traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza, home of the Grandview Browns backers.
We've got an accident that's causing some slowdown at the intersection of Sawmill Road and Emerald Parkway. You're also looking at some delay due to an accident that's on the right shoulder of southbound 270 on that east outer belt at US 33. This report is sponsored by Straight Talk Wireless. Don't let data limits hold you back from being the gift master in the family group chat. Switch to Straight Talk Wireless and get real unlimited data on Verizon's 5G network. Straight Talk, available at straighttalk.com or Walmart. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Bet365 is paying out before the final whistle.
Check out Bet365's unrivaled early payout offer. When you bet on a team to win and they take a 17-point lead, you get paid no matter the final score. Forget the final whistle and start counting that cash. Hold up. You get early payout on parlays, too.
Download the app and see why it's never ordinary at Bet365. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. 21 plus only. Must be physically located in Ohio. T&Cs apply.
Twin Peaks is the best in the game. Here, it's bigger game days and bolder fight nights. I mean, where else can you find a scratch kitchen that always comes in clutch every day from lunch to late night? Only at Twin Peaks, the #1 sports bar.
All month long at Twin Peaks, celebrate National Dessert Month with sweet endings like our Cinnamon Toast Crunch Cheesecake topped with rum chata sauce, or the Twin Peaks Sundae with a warm Ghirardelli brownie. Pair it with a Screwball peanut butter whiskey for the ultimate game day finish. Twin Peaks, eats, drinks, scenic views.
Finally, fall is here. The leaves are changing, the air is crisp, and the cooler temperatures are a welcome relief. But as those temperatures continue to drop, it's also a reminder that winter is just around the corner. We know it might feel a little early to start talking about freezing temperatures and snow, but now is the perfect time to make sure your roof is ready. Before the winter weather hits, wouldn't you like the peace of mind that your home is protected? If you're unsure about the condition of your roof or just want to be prepared for the months ahead, call the professionals you can trust at Newman Roofing. With over 30 years in business and 3 generations of Newmans in the roofing industry, we're dedicated to educating you about your roof so you understand exactly what's happening. We believe that an informed homeowner can make the very best decision for their needs. Give us at Newman Roofing a call today at 614-NEW-ROOF. That's 614-NEW-ROOF, or visit us online at newmanroofing.com. Let Newman Roofing help you prepare for winter the right way.
What's the best way to make sure you don't miss any of your favorite fan shows? Oh no. Download the Fan app, silly.
Ah, damn it, I knew that.
App Store, Google Play, or just scream right at your phone. Psst, you can also listen to Buckeye games. Do it now.
More and more these days, people who are in pain are trying to take control of their health. They want to look beyond the traditional medicine of going to just a normal doctor. Hey, it's Bobby Carpenter. People just like you and me are finding lasting relief without steroids, medication, surgery, right here in Columbus, Ohio at QC Kinetics. You'll be treated by the highly regarded orthopedic surgeon, Dr. Ray Tesner, founder of Grant Sports Medicine. Here's how it works. Your blood contains many tiny but mighty healing tools. At QC Kinetics, Dr. Tesner and his team will get to the root of where your pain stems from, right down to the cells that are involved. By putting these natural elements to work your body, it can revitalize your joints, literally using your own body's biologics to heal you. It's a simple injection, not a hospital stay, no drugs, it's fast, all natural, and there's no downtime. So if it's knees, backs, hips, whatever it may be, give QC Kinetics a call for your free consultation. 380-208-4544, 380-208-4544, QCkinetics.com/Columbus.
This time of year, it's all or nothing, and Toyota's got all you need during Toyota Truck Month. Now through November 3rd, get 2.99 APR financing on a rugged new 25 Tacoma. Excludes TRD Pro and Trail Hunter. Or lease a well-equipped 25 Tacoma SR5 for $269 a month for 36 months with $39.99 due at signing. With approved credit through TFS. Tax, title, and license extra. Call 1-888-36-TOYOTA for details or go to toyota.com. Toyota, let's go places.
1-877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cards for Kids.
Ready to get rid of that old car? Donate it to Cars for Kids. Call 1-877-CARS-FOR-KIDS to reach a friendly live agent. Donation's super easy, and your car can be picked up as soon as tomorrow. Call us now, 1-877-CARS-FOR-KIDS.
1-877-CARS-FOR-KIDS. Donate your car today.
Did you know you can donate real estate too?
It's Friday and there's football. I shall call it Football Friday.
Sponsored by Tansky Sawmill Toyota.
Your home for all things football. The Fan.
This show has over 50 years of combined radio experience. They also have a combined mental age of 11. You're listening to Common Man and Timmy.
All right, Timmy wants to celebrate McDonald's employee. I would like to take a second because I feel like we don't do this enough. You know, smaller, independent type of stores. A big fan. You know, you do a good job. You stay in business for tens of years.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Right? Generations come to you. There is, and I've been going to this place for 20 years. There is a framing store.
Okay.
Like picture framing.
Sure,
Stuff
yeah.
like that.
Everyone needs that. There's a use for that.
I know, but you would think in 2025 they'd be gone.
I understand because of what Michael's does. Hobby Lobby, you go to the back of those stores.
Michael's. Screw Hobby Lobby.
I've gone to my local Michael's. I don't have a local framing store that's in our little bubble. Maybe there is, and I should have checked them out. I'm sorry if I didn't.
There is one in Dublin on Bridge Street by that old Kroger in that same plaza called like the Framing Center.
The Framing Center.
They've been banging forever.
Yeah?
Dude, they do fantastic work. Fantastic.
Framing, matting.
I brought some stuff
all
in there
that
today.
Stuff.
Always a nice
shadow
conversation.
Boxing.
Whatever you want.
Yeah.
Fiona Apple.
Yeah, sure.
Shadow boxing. Shadow boxer.
What'd you get framed up? What are you excited to get?
Concert.
Sports memorabilia, concert stuff?
Concert poster.
Concert poster, like an Oasis thing or something?
Pearl Jammy.
Pearl Jam concert poster.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Anyway.
What color? What color mat did you use?
Now we're really getting in the weeds. Teddy is shaking his head over there.
Use like a white border. Is it multicolored?
What do you think, Bone?
Let me look at your sausage.
Exactly. Ohio State will be allowing student ticket holders to enter OSU football games utilizing facial authentication software.
Oh, my God.
Instead of mobile or print tickets, starting with the October 4th football game. Hey, that's tomorrow against Minnesota. Participation in the program is voluntary. The service, called Express Entry, allows students to skip lines, use dedicated gates with facial scanners to authenticate the ticket holder for entry. Ohio State will be the second major college to use Express Entry after the University of Florida, which fully implemented the service throughout its stadium in August 2025.
Oh, good for you, Florida. You'll get everyone in there for that Texas game. No problem.
Though the service eliminates the need to use a phone for entry into the stadium, mobile tickets are still needed for fans to verify seat locations with ushers inside the stadium. So you still need to have the ticket on your phone.
You're going to have your phone. You're not going anywhere without your phone. But interesting, you don't even have to get the thing out of your pocket. You just walk right to that deal, and it scans you up and gives you a green check or a red X. That's it?
One of your favorite movies, one of Teddy's favorite movies, I think it's trash, is Face Off.
It's good. It's good bad.
It's trash.
It's good trash, right, Teddy?
Teddy's looking at me like I just kidnapped someone.
Want me to take my face?
Oh. It's terrible. When he gets him with that harpoon at the end.
That scene in the church.
Oh, when
that is cinema.
Does he grab a nun's ace?
It's so stupid.
In his face, he's going, yeah.
The birds are flying.
The birds fly away.
That's cinema, man.
That is cinema. It is.
Oh, that is good.
He's got the gold guns. Yeah.
So my question is, they haven't been able to get Wi-Fi to work at this stadium properly over the years. You're telling me that the facial software, like what? Look, people get Botox nowadays. What if you come in 1 week, your face is smooth? Does it deny you entry? Does
Rob Lowe's not getting in.
Does a big hand come down and slap you away?
That'd be nice. Like a Jackass or something. Just a giant hand just whips you right out of there.
But I mean, I assume you still have to wait in the line.
Well, I think the whole point of this is that this is only going to be a couple of seconds.
You know what else is a couple of seconds? Here. Scan this.
Yeah, I will say, sometimes the apps don't work quite the same way depending on what the ticket service is, whether you have a Ticketmaster thing, whether you have a StubHub thing. Sometimes the barcode, the tap function a lot of times doesn't work, and then you have to go to the barcode and then scan each one and swipe over. It can be a little bit of a nuisance if you're scanning 4 tickets in there.
All right, let me say this.
Just go up there, scan the face.
When you go to the airport,
through.
You have many different options, okay? You can have your boarding pass on your phone. You can do what I do, which is the thing that 100-year-old people do, which is print it out at home to have a physical copy.
I thought you do the TSA clear where you bypass all those other lines.
You still need a boarding pass.
I know you still need the boarding pass, but it's better for the security checkpoint.
Look, I got it all. They can implant something with me. I don't care.
Yeah, fine.
Right? But what I'm saying is you have different options. I can print it at home. I can scan it on my phone, or you go to the airport and you can print out a boarding pass.
Yeah, you go to a kiosk.
Right there, a little
you
kiosk.
Go to a little kiosk and get it printed.
And they'll give you an actual ticket. Why we can't do this with sporting events is beyond me.
Is have your option.
If I want to print it at home, it's going to have the same little code that's going to be on my phone. But I have a paper copy. I'm going to hand it to you. You're going to go, bloop, and I'm going to go in just like I would go in if it were on my phone. Why can't we have a little thing at the stadium where you can print off your own physical tickets?
I don't know.
To have. Yeah. I'm not saying they have to print them when they send them to you in the mail, like Ticketmaster back in the day.
You said it, because this honestly sounds a little too AI and a little intrusive and scary. This is like getting a full-on Minority Report, the other movie I thought of with Tom Cruise, the Spielberg thing, where it's so futuristic, you're going through places, you're in the metro or the airport, it scans your eyeball, and then it's showing you advertisements holographically, like right in front of you. When are we getting to that?
Bjorky's going to know how hard you cheered the game before.
Yes, I don't want facial recognition scanning, checking me everywhere I'm going.
This guy didn't stand up on a key third down.
Right.
You denied him entry.
The towel. There was no towel waving from Timmy Hall for this game as he was up there baking in C deck. No, I want the commemorative tickets too, because now we've lost the ability to have a cool memento for the game that we've been to.
I'll pay extra.
A lot of people miss that, having an actual hard printed ticket.
They got 19 million fees on there.
Yeah.
Give me an opportunity to have a collectible ticket.
And one that's real, too. Put the barcode on it. I want those to be my tickets.
I don't understand. You know, if you and I ruled the world, it'd be a lot better.
Better place.
A lot better.
Less people, better place.
Open tundra. No people.
Be like Greenland.
We'd actually do too much, and then it's like, well, who's going to work the Taco Bell drive-thru for us today?
You and me.
Oh, well.
You and me. We just get it ourselves.
Well, that's fine until they run out of food. And then we don't know how to restock the stores because we're stupid.
No.
All right.
Problems.
Pick your parlay. Pizzazz. Coming up next. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan Traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza, home of the Grandview Browns backers.
Traffic is causing a 10-minute slowdown on southbound 270 on the West Outer Belt from Cemetery Road to I-70. And you're looking at another delay due to a crash that's on the left shoulder of southbound 71 on the north side after Polaris Parkway. This report is sponsored by Rapid Radios. Rapid Radios are instant push-to-talk walkie-talkies offering national LTE coverage and no subscription ever. Business owners can keep in touch with up to 200 staff members at one time. Go to rapidradios.com now for up to 60% off and free shipping. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Hey, what's up? It's T-Bone. If you're a sports card fan like me, you've got to check out Midwest Cards in the Arena District, right outside Nationwide Arena. These guys are true collectors themselves, and they've built a shop that lets you experience card collecting in a whole new way. They've got sealed boxes, packs, single cards, signed memorabilia, and plenty of TVs in their lounge. Yeah, they have a lounge. And don't forget the card bar, where you can open packs while you have an adult beverage. It's awesome. Stop by Midwest Cards today and tell them T-Bone sent you.
Did you want information on the Ohio Lottery's Rolling Cash 5? Okay, Rolling Cash 5 is a daily draw game where you select 5 numbers from 1 to 39 and win by matching 2, 3, 4, or 5 numbers. Jackpots start at $100,000 and grow until someone wins. You can learn more at ohiolottery.com or the Ohio Lottery app. Lottery players are subject to Ohio laws and commission regulations. Play responsibly. Want to go back to the radio? Okay.
Hi, I'm Joanna Williams, General Manager at Tansky Sawmill Toyota, and it's tire time at Tansky Sawmill Toyota. Now through October 31st, you can buy 3 tires and get 1 for $1. Visit TanskySawmillToyota.com to schedule your appointment today, or hurry into Tansky Sawmill Toyota on the corner of Sawmill and 161 in Dublin to get those cars ready for winter. And when you think tires, think Tansky.
Think Toyota. Think Tansky. Think Tansky.
Don't miss the Right Rug Flooring Outlet Super Sale. Save up to 80% on truckloads of floors and more, including tiles starting at 19 cents a square foot, and a massive selection of carpet, luxury vinyl, laminate, and hardwood, even installation supplies. Everything you need for your next project. Save up to 80% during the Right Rug Flooring Outlet Super Sale on Poth Road in Whitehall. Hurry, the Outlet Super Sale ends September 30th. Dealers welcome.
The number one problem we see at our clinic is delaying treatment. ED and low T can get worse.
Book your appointment right now. Call 614-300-7400. Prefer privacy? Book online in under 30 seconds at ColumbusMen'sClinic.com.
At our clinics, men's sexual health is the whole job. Look, I'm a normal guy too. I hate going to the doctor, but we've helped so many guys in here just like you. Even if pills have failed, our medical team is going to take the time to talk you through it. Same day in-house lab, and the treatments, well, they could change your life.
Your local medical team has your back. ED, low T, Peyronie's, size and shape modeling. We tailor what works for you.
I'll get to the point. Can you imagine epic workouts and epic sex? Yeah, I said it.
A stronger you is closer than you think. We're available right now. Call 614-300-7400 or book in 30 seconds or less at ColumbusMen'sClinic.com. Columbus Men's Clinic, making it happen.
We're 1-800-GOT-JUNK. I was told you could make us feel better. You're suffering from too much junkitis. Point at something you haven't used lately. Wow, it's gone. Try it, honey. You'll feel light as a feather.
Something I haven't used?
All you have to do is point.
I feel like I'm flying.
That's the sound of optimism and energy and possibilities. Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Call 1-800-GOT-JUNK or visit 1-800-GOT-JUNK.com.
You've heard about the thrill of victory and the agony of defeat. Yeah, that's an old one. My dad told that one to me. But when it's your real feet, it's not a game. It's awful. Hey, it's Anthony. I had pain in my feet and my lower back, so I went to the Good Feet store and got the support I needed in my shoes that changed the game for me. I went in and they personally fit me for arch supports that would be perfect for my feet. The fitting process is simple. They ask the right questions about exactly what I was experiencing and the lifestyle I want to be able to live. They professionally measured my feet and arch size, and before I knew it, I was wearing my new arch supports home. Get back to living the life you love with the Good Feet store. For more than 30 years, they've taken great pleasure in helping thousands discover the comfort they've been dreaming of. I'm a customer. I have their 3-step system put into all of my shoes. Get professionally fitted at the Good Feet store on Polaris Parkway or Stringtown Road in Grove City. Learn more at goodfeet.com.
Is there anything better than a college football Saturday? Not if you're at the ESPN Bet Sportsbook at Hollywood Casino Columbus. Join the fan for watch parties for the games this season. Oh, you got to check out the display case of amazing autographed prizes you can win. It's beautiful. 2 massive TV walls to watch the national champs. Watch and place wagers with over 30 kiosks, contests, prizes, and live shows. Must be 21 or older to enter. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Broadcasting from the Lindsay Honda Studios.
Honda makes the cars. Lindsay makes the difference. Visit lindsayhonda.com.
WBNS-FM, HD1 Columbus.
Good afternoon. This is Paul Keels. Minnesota Vikings saying Carson Wentz will start at quarterback Sunday against the Cleveland Browns in London. This in place of the injured J.J. McCarthy. He's been out with an ankle sprain. The Baltimore Ravens today have ruled out quarterback Lamar Jackson for Sunday's game with Houston due to his hamstring injury. New York Jets put running back Braylon Allen on injured reserve. with an MCL injury that could sideline him 8 to 12 weeks. College football tonight, one ranked team in action. Number 23 BYU hosts West Virginia. Of course, top-ranked Ohio State hosting Minnesota tomorrow at 7:30 right here on the Fan. Following their late season collapse that kept them from the playoffs, the New York Mets today dismissed 6 coaches on their staff. Although manager Carlos Mendoza will return, Texas Rangers have got their sights set on Skip Schumacher to be their new head coach, replacing Bruce Bochy. Schumacher, former manager of the year with Miami. This update brought to you by Awaken 180 Weight Loss. Great to have goals, even better to have experts help you attain those goals. Experts in weight loss. Awaken180weightloss.com.
2 men who are not allowed to sleep in the same room as their wives. This is Man and Timmy.
Oh, hello. Happy Friday. It's Football Friday. All right, I just got this. I have to tell you about the plight of Greg Olsen.
Kids, you noticing all this plight?
So, Greg Olsen had a nightmare travel experience trying to get back to the States from Dublin, Ireland last week. He was calling the game.
Steelers, Vikings.
Right.
Yeah.
So he texted Erin Andrews what happened, and she relayed it on her podcast. He said, "You won't believe it. Long story short, it's not. Delayed out of Dublin, missed connection to London, no flights, had to book a new trip to JFK on different airline." Now, first, there's more, but I just want to stop right there. Why are you not flying direct from Dublin to JFK?
How does Dublin
do
not go to D.C. and JFK or LaGuardia?
To most places on the East Coast.
I would think so.
You're going to JFK. You don't connect in London. You go direct. You're Greg Olsen. Anyway, took 3 hours, 3 different terminals to find our luggage. Then, too late for that flight, rebooked on a later flight for JFK. Sitting on plane in morning in London and haven't left yet. We took 3 trains, 3 buses, and walked 4 miles around Heathrow. Surreal experience. Everything possible went wrong for 5 hours. I blame Tom Brady.
He didn't say that.
No, I put that in.
You know what? Stuff happens.
Yeah.
When you travel internationally, things will go wrong.
When things go wrong for Greg Olsen, you need to report on it.
You get to hear about it. I like to talk about my issues, too. I mean, the international travel for me, when we did that Scotland trip, the way back sucked. And that's why you have to give yourself at least an extra day.
Absolutely you do.
Probably for international travel, you want to give yourself at least the weekend before you're going back to work. So that's why we were coming back on a Friday. But what was the issue? It was just really busy. We're in Scotland. We're in Edinburgh. The Open Championship was there.
Yeah, everybody's
it's understandable.
There.
Everybody is flying out of there, and you're just flying a regular commercial flight. So ours was going from Edinburgh direct to New York. And then the problem for us is that you're not getting direct to Columbus. So if you make it on the plane
good luck with
in
that,
Scotland,
homie.
You're getting back to Columbus that day. No. So it was 4 or 5 hours delayed in Scotland. And so what are the chances we've already missed our flight back to Columbus from New York? And that's the thing that kind of sucks, is you're telling me we make it to New York City by 4:30 local time. There's not one flight back to Columbus.
You
from
rent
there?
a van
Come
with the
on.
Kenosha Kickers, and you just start driving. That's what you do. All
Kiss
right,
me,
parlay.
Polka.
Parlay time.
Common Man and Timmy present Pick Your Parlay.
It's October, and that means baseball time, Coach. Cubs fans had a little bit of a turtle head popping out during the 9th inning yesterday, but they survived, and they move on to Milwaukee. That means a lot of drunk Cubby CSers be making the journey north. Fun fact, there are flights from O'Hare to Milwaukee. Depending on where you live in the Chicagoland area, the drive can take around an hour. Who the hell is flying to Milwaukee?
Flying to Milwaukee.
I'm not picking game winners here. I'm taking the series winner. Craig Counsell left the Brew because he thought they didn't have the resources to go all the way. So he decided to go to a team that has the resources but doesn't really utilize them properly. So here's my prediction. Many fights in the stands between cheeseheads and drunk Cubby fans. Milwaukee prostitutes will be busy with Chicago morons looking to get their jollies away from home. And the Brew win the series -120 on ESPN Bet. The Blue Jays are hosting the Yankees, who are actually favorites to win the series despite being the road team to start out. Oh, how little we forget. Just because the Yankees took 2 or 3 from the Red Sox doesn't mean that in the divisional series, Aaron Judge won't make poo-poo in his panties. He hit 331 this year.
Don't you say that.
You love the word panties.
Thank you for pronouncing the T at least.
Good, but
Panties.
lifetime in the postseason, 212. And this is not like Mike Trout, who sucked in the postseason but only played in 3 games. Aaron Judge has played in 61 playoff games. That Toronto crowd is going to be like an American Ryder Cup crowd. Ugly, rude, loud. Jays win the series, plus 120 odds. Lastly, let's do some college football. Michigan easily covers the 17.5-point spread against Wisconsin. Alabama laughs at the 10.5-point spread against Vandy. Yay! Virginia's in the top 25. They will celebrate by going to Louisville and losing. Washington upset about losing to the Buckeyes. They're bruised inside and out, and now they go to Maryland. That's a long trip, and I know we've said this before, but Maryland may have something here. Take the Terps at home. Ooh. And one final prediction. Sun go bye-bye at the shoe. Drones come out. Towels wave.
Oh,
that's a whole thing.
A scene, man.
And the Buckeyes are favored by 23.5 against the Gophers. They cover that. Then they run over to PJ Fleck and wax his bald head like a bowling ball. Throw all of that.
It's beautiful
into
head.
ESPN bet. And $10 wins you 1,100 smackaroos.
Oh, it's a small-time bet. Small-time bet. I got one for you. I'm diving straight in to college football. I'm looking at a game that's got some kind of intrigue when it comes to the head coaches in the matchups. I'm talking about Dabo and Bill Belichick in this Carolina-Clemson game. Can Bill really deliver Dabo an embarrassing 1-4 start to his season? That's what old Chapel Bill's going to try to do, and he was his typical Bill self in his weekly presser. Hey, Bill, you excited about starting ACC play? Yeah, ACC, yeah.
He was Bill Self?
But how, yeah, good one. Bill Self, too. He was his Bill Self. But how great is it to host a program like Clemson and Dabo Swinney? Yeah, play him like we play any other team. Yeah. He's so excited about it, just makes you want to dance. Could it actually be these two unbelievable coaches are also bums at the same exact time? That very well could be in the college ranks, but we know Dabo is less bummy than Bill. All the Jordans in the world aren't going to help Bill manage this one. Jordan Hudson, Jordan Clarkson, Michael Jordan, none of them. Clemson favored by 13.5. Take them at it with the over 46.5 points. Excuse me. To the NFL.
Got a little spit bubble?
I am looking at the Titans and the Cards. 4:05 kick in Arizona Sunday. It's only going to be 89 degrees in southern Arizona. I mean, we're barely cooler than southern Arizona right now. That sucks. That's not good. Kyler Murray comes into the game, 6 touchdowns, 3 picks. Let's be honest. Maybe they're all on our guy, Marvin Harrison Jr., but he showed late in the last game that his hands may have turned back into soft glue-like catching mechanisms, not those things made of stone. And the Titans, rookie quarterback Cam Ward, you heard him say it. What'd he say, Mike? We ass. They are ass. They're embarrassingly bad. The Bengals are the only team worse than them offensively now. They're averaging only 210 yards of offense. That's 40 yards worse than the next team. That's bad. So take the Cards. Have fun. They cover the 7.5, under 42.5. Touchdowns for Marv and new running back Amari Demarsado because Connor is out and ouchie. So is Benson. Lastly, Texans-Ravens Sunday at 1. No Lamar. Cooper Rush, Teddy's former guy, he's in. The Ravens are 1-3. And listen to this. Despite being known for having some unbelievable talent on that side of the ball defensively, they're garbage, giving up 406 yards per game, and you name about any player, they're all out. They're out. Humphrey, out. Roquan, out. Kyle Hamilton, out. That means sucks. And even fat, old, slow C.J. Stroud, as he self-proclaimed, he's going to get the job done. Fat, sloppy,
he's
broken
23.
down,
it's all
feeble,
over for him.
23, he's going to die next year. He'll get it done. 41.5 points. Take the under. Texans cover. $20. That's a cool $10,891,
you have
baby.
To be stupid not
You'd
to
have
bet
to be
that.
dumb not to do it.
All right, Teddy.
All right, no time left here, but I'm going to go quickly here. We got the Brewers. I'm taking the Brewers over the Cubs, taking the Blue Jays this weekend, taking the Phillies, taking the Mariners. there's your sweep for baseball. Let's head to the NFL. I got the Vikings over the Bengals. I got the Lions over the Bengals. I got my Cowboys over the Jets.
Lions over the Bengals?
And they're not even playing, right?
You mean Browns. Vikings over the Browns.
Vikings over the Browns.
Lions over the Bengals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You had the Bengals losing twice there. If any team could lose twice in 1 week, it would be them.
My bad. I need my glasses over here.
9.5 is the spread. Lions, Bengals.
I'm taking my Arsenal team and the little EPL action. They got West Ham they're hosting. I'll take Arsenal. I'm taking... I'm posing the common man here. I got Washington over Maryland. I think they rebound.
No,
and then in the Buckeyes game, I'm going to take the under, 42.5. I'm taking the under on that.
I can see that.
There hasn't been a lot of possessions with the Buckeyes. Last weekend, they had, 6 total possessions? And, so I just think
I could see like a
31 to 10 or so, or 3 maybe. Yeah,
I could see the defense keeping them without a score.
It could be 31-3, yeah.
Yeah, and have a cover, but an under as well. Yeah.
Hey, thanks.
Wow.
Oh, by the way, that's like plus 8,000.
What's that win you?
$10 wins you 800.
That's not that good. That's lame sauce.
$100 wins you like $8,000.
I was thinking 10 wins you 8,000. That's not good math, though.
The guy who almost fell to his death at the Pirates game.
Oh, yeah, that fan?
Has a new little wrinkle to his story. I'll share it with you coming up next. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan Traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza, home of the Grandview Browns backers.
Stop and go traffic is causing a 10-minute delay on westbound 270 on the North Outer Belt between 71 and 315. You're also going to hit a 10-minute delay on westbound 670 from 5th Avenue to Neal Avenue. This report is sponsored by Custom Air. You're not just a homeowner. You're also a heating system that comes with a blanket owner. You need heating built and tested to keep going. American Standard Heating and Air Conditioning, built to a higher standard. Visit CustomAirCode.com for your estimate today. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Skyline's new chicken chili is here. Now you can enjoy that legendary Skyline taste with a new protein option. Try Skyline's chicken chili on Waze, Coney's, and all your Skyline favorites. Feeling good. It's Skyline time.
Common Man here for my friends at Sell for 1% Realtors. Out of all the commercials I do, I get the most questions about Sell for 1%. That can't be real, right? It's real, and there's no catch. This is a local, family-owned, full-service home selling experience. They do photos. They do the legwork. Everything you would expect from a realtor who charges you 6%. Story time with Common Man. Back when I was banging, my mom became a realtor. Then she was surprised when she had to work nights and weekends, because that's when people actually want to look for homes. She worked at one of the big brokers for like a year, sold a few houses, was a total flake, and she would tell you herself, don't hire my mom. She doesn't deserve 6%. Don't take my word for it. Throw Sell for 1% in the Google machine. 4.9 stars. The average customer saves over $10,000. No strings and no kidding. If you're selling, give my guys a call. 614-451-6616. 614-451-6616. Or check them out at sellfor1%.com.
I love Right Pack Credit Union because they're solution driven.
I feel valued as a member.
They're focused on the latest technology and the personal connections.
Experience benefits that go beyond banking with Right Pack Credit Union. Just ask our actual members.
I definitely recommend Right Pack to all my family and friends as a credit union of choice.
Visit one of our Columbus area Right Pack Credit Union member centers near you. Based on individual members' experiences, results may vary.
When you're building a single-family house, multi-unit house, townhouse, penthouse, row house, or tiny house, lean on green. Sunbelt Rentals. The Columbus builders who are building Columbus do. They know they can rent the right equipment at the right price right now, thanks to the largest rental fleet and most rental locations in Columbus. All powered by people for equipment know-how, support, transport, and training. So no matter what you've got going in or going up, lean on green. Sunbelt Rentals. Learn more at sunbeltrentals.com.
Care Heating and Cooling. When you need a company you can trust, call 1-800-COOLING.
My girlfriend is vegan. Sorry, I don't know why I'm telling you that. I assume she's already told you.
Jimmy Carr is going back on tour with his brand new show, Jimmy Carr Laughs Funny. Live at Southern Theater. First show sold out. Late show added on October 8th. Get tickets now at kappa.com.
Oven-baked French toast. Hot, melty cheese. And meat. And meat.
and meat. Introducing UDF's new 3-meat French toast sandwich, piled with bacon, sausage, and Canadian bacon. United Dairy Farmers. Mornings made for you.
In the old days when people lived to be 40, you only had one option for listening to your favorite show. But now, ooh, baby, radio, podcast, the Fan app, and YouTube, ooh, just to name a few, live or on demand. You have no excuses. The Fan.
Hello, it's John Kozik, founder and president of TurboTrack Realty, and I buy real estate as is fast for cash. Give us a call today for an all-cash offer at 614-472-2000, 614-472-2000. I buy vacant properties, inherited homes, divorce situations, death in the family. I even buy my tenants won't pay me the rent houses. Give us a call today for an all-cash offer at 614-472-2000, 614-472-2000.
Helping a new driver get ready for their road test? Here's a convenient new way to make the most of your 50 hours of required practice driving time. The Road Ready Ohio app, available now at no cost to new drivers and their families. Road Ready Ohio keeps track of your driving experience together, providing feedback and safe driving tips. It even generates the documentation you need for the Ohio BMV. The Road Ready Ohio app, free to download in the Apple and Google App Stores.
Amazon Business. Smart business buying tools enable buyers to find and purchase items fast so they can focus on strategy and growth. Free up your teams and focus on your future. Learn more at AmazonBusiness.com.
Fan weather.
From the Logan AC and Heat Services Weather Center.
Sunny skies, light winds, and a great night for high school football. Temperatures in the low 80s this afternoon, falling through the 70s this evening, all the way down to the 50s on Saturday morning with clear skies and light winds. Plenty of sunshine Saturday afternoon, back in the mid-80s. With your 10 weather impact forecast, I'm Chief Meteorologist Jerry Martz on The Fan.
The ESPN Bet Sportsbook at Hollywood Casino Columbus is the official sportsbook of Common Man and Timmy. Weekdays at 3. The Fan.
Common Man's wife would rather bang her head up against a wall instead of listening to this show. Timmy's wife is banging the milkman. This is Man and Timmy.
This dumb show brought to you by the Hinder Motor Company. It's Go to Jail Friday. What do you got, Timmy?
I was just going to say Jerry Martz can go to jail. I know he's just the messenger, but I just get mad every time I hear his reports. Mid-80s.
Mid-80s.
Little mid-80s in October here. Thank God it is a night game. I know you like the Nooners, but with the weather right now, thank God. It's too much, man. I do have a little photo go to jail from an old employee here. Sean Dunnigan used to work at 10 TV. He's up in Cleveland now. Whoever did this deserves jail. I'll describe it to you. This is one of the most egregious shopping cart placements I've ever seen. It's just left right in the middle of the lane. Right in the middle. Usually you...
Not even in a spot.
Right. Usually you're a jerk and you put it like on the corner of the paint so then it can like bump into someone's front or back bumper.
Of course.
And it's kind of like across 4 spaces, but you try to like wedge it in there. I'm not saying that that's good. That's also jail. Anyone that is too lazy to put a shopping cart back, 10 years in jail. 10 years at least.
You know who agrees with you? First of all, me.
I hope so.
But Bobby Carpenter will actually confront you in the parking lot and beat your ass.
There is also...
And I approve of it.
I do approve of that, too. That's God's work. There is a popular YouTube channel, Instagram channel called Cart Narcs. And you used to say this about me, how you feared for my well-being if I were ever to, like, speak to someone or confront somebody. I'm... like 10 years removed from doing any of that. I'm out.
People are crazy.
They are nuts. This guy does it for a job, and he's had so many close calls with nut jobs out there that are yelling profanities or wanting to fight him. It's dangerous territory. The guy's out in California, but it looks bad. Here's another one from the Twitter, from Bacon House. My ladies and gentlemen,
I like watching dudes.
My friend Richard Kimball doesn't feel well. Guys, earlier this week, I was at Kroger, and this dude was playing music through his speaker while shopping.
Of course he was.
What are we doing here?
It's his comfort.
Go to jail.
Oh, no.
I've never heard that in a store. Have you ever heard that?
I mean, God forbid
People
you actually
yapping.
Put buds in your ears and do it that way. But
have you ever heard that?
No, I can't say that I have.
I've not come across that. I mean, we've had the discussion before about is it cool or not cool. to play music on the Bluetooth speaker while we're golfing. Some clubs have relaxed the rules. It's also something you want to make sure.
Now that I think about it, that is so egregious.
It really is.
You really have no common sense. You think you're the only person in the store. You're going to have everybody listen to your music on speaker while you're shopping for Cheerios.
One of the dumbest things I've ever heard of.
That is
15 years.
No.
25 years.
No. Death penalty.
Yeah.
That's death penalty. There's no saving that person. There's no rehabilitation for that person. If you're sick enough to do that, death.
Yeah, I can't deny. It's really egregious. I've never heard of it before in my life. In the grocery store.
Speaking of death, the Pirates fan who fell more than 20 feet onto the outfield during a game in the spring sustained serious injuries, almost died. By the way, he wants you to know that he wasn't drunk.
That was like a few weeks ago we were reading about that, and you look back at the video and you kind of question
he
and say,
wasn't drunk. Well, then he's just the biggest moron in the history of the world and has some sort of equilibrium problem. Well, he's been charged with prowling outside of his ex-girlfriend's home, according to authorities.
Oh, wow.
Kevon Markwood, 21, faces a misdemeanor charge of loitering and prowling at nighttime. I like the designation. Ooh, was it in the daytime? Oh, it was at nighttime.
Ooh, we call that
an
prowling.
Extra charge.
If it's at night, we call that prowling. If it's in the daytime, we call it prancing.
He apparently tried to enter his ex-girlfriend's home on Sunday around 3:30 a.m. by forcefully knocking on her front door. The woman who reportedly has a restraining order against him, as she should.
As you do.
Told authorities he moved out of the house about 4 weeks before. And now
he's back.
Well, good news, he's alive. He didn't fall to his death. Bad news is he's healthy enough to stalk and harass his ex-girlfriend. All right?
Okay. Kevon Markwood.
Ring video reviewed by the police showed him at the property ringing the bell and then running away. The police found him.
He was doing a door ditch? What's the name we had for that?
Ding dong ditch.
Ding dong ditch.
Crouching in his vehicle, which was parked one street away and smelling of alcohol. But again, he was not drunk at that Pirates game.
God, don't take this guy to a baseball game. It's going to happen again.
He was taken home by a friend and now faces the misdemeanor charge.
He claimed that the allegations are not true at all. That's not the reason I was there. All I got to say is the devil tried to get me once, twice, but 3 times this year. He added, I'm going to wait to go to court.
This guy's normal.
What the heck? That's not what I asked you. What? That's not the reason I was there. I didn't ask you why you were there.
This guy's normal.
Oh, my God.
You were telling me, speaking of normal, you were telling me before the show that your father-in-law
Oh, yes. Let me tell you about
this thing about hot dogs.
No, this was just funny. We're sitting there at our football game earlier this week and just catching up, as you do. So I got my in-laws there. Jerry and Kay are there hanging out. Just friendly conversation, catching up. And Jerry's not the most, chatty guy, but he's a funny guy. And he gets this smile that comes across his face. And I ask him, well, what'd you do yesterday? He's like, well, I was grilling. And he just had this smile. And I'm like, good. I know you love that Traeger. You've been smoking some ribs. Have us over a couple more times. I'll gladly eat those ribs with you. I'm just like, well, what'd you make? What'd you have? He's like, oh, hot dogs. And I'm like, good.
Love a good dog.
I'm just like, how many did you eat? And he's like, 2. And I'm like, that's weak, Jerry. That's weak. You should eat at least 4 if you're making a pack of hot dogs, because Kay's going to eat a half of one, if that. Then I just asked him, what kind of hot dogs? That's it. Just like that. What kind of dogs did you make? And he was like, well, what do you mean? I'm like, what do you mean? What do I mean? What kind of dogs? Were they all beef? Oh, yeah, all beef.
What's the brand?
What brand? Yeah, it was some... And then all the other people, in my family that were there, too, they, this is why I need someone like you. They looked at me cockeyed, and they're like, what do you mean? You interrogating him about the hot dogs?
No, it's a common question.
I asked the man,
what type of dogs you making?
I'm always knowing what kind of dog I'm having.
Was it a kosher dog?
Yeah, was it a Hebrew National? Was it a Nathan's? Was it all beef?
Was it an Arma hot dog?
Hola, Sammy Sosa here, and I love Arma hot dog so much. I'm gonna sing about it. Hot dogs, Arma hot dogs. ¿A quién le gusta Arma hot dogs? A los niños, a las niñas que se quieren reír. A los chicos, a las chicas que se quieren divertir. Dame hot dogs, Arma hot dogs. The dogs kids love to buy.
So just...
I love those Arma hot dogs.
Don't talk over Sammy Sosa. Shut up.
I thought Sammy was done.
Was it a Cons? Was it a Sugardale?
Yes.
There's lots of different kinds.
Was it a Bar S? Cheap dirt hot dog? With the chicken and pork and the beef? I needed you to be there to verify that I was not the crazy one. To simply ask.
That's a perfectly sane question to ask.
Sane question, right? And I had to beat it out of him with a log. They're Oscar Mayers. Fine.
All right.
They're good.
Be proud of that.
Yeah. He's an Oscar. I know he's an Oscar Mayer guy. I wanted to hear him say it. Because it could have been something different, but they're creatures of habit. So it was the Oscar Mayer all beef hot dogs.
So you call your in-laws, which I feel like that's the most common thing to do.
By their names.
By their first names.
Yeah.
I wonder what the percentage is. Because I call my in-laws mom and dad.
No.
You never thought about that? Never, that you wouldn't be appropriate for you?
Not that it's not appropriate. It just never...
But I bet more people are like you. I bet more people just use first names for their in-laws. Teddy, what do you call your in-laws? Or do you call them anything at all?
Well, I didn't spend a lot of time around them, but I never really, I don't think I ever used their names. So I just
never used their names?
No.
Wow, that's a pretty informal relationship.
And now
hey, they've get your damn hands off her.
You've lucked out and they're dead now.
No, they're not dead, but they're,
You're an ass. So when you say, how do you refer to your own parents? Is it just straight up classic mom and dad, or is there another? Because I call my mom Ma, M-A.
Yeah, I'll do a variation of that. It's usually mom
change it up
or mom or something. It's never mommy.
Mommy?
No, it's not.
Mommy?
Not mommy.
Hi, mommy.
Dad is just dad.
Dada?
Sure.
No, that's gross. Somebody said, I think Chris Collinsworth said that on a broadcast recently.
What, dad?
In the context, I think it was he was talking about a quarterback that just had a baby, and the way he said it was like, ooh, he's probably looking for old dada out there.
That wasn't a doink, that was a dong.
Ooh. People went nuts about it. They didn't want him to ever use that word again. I get it.
Al Michaels was good last night, too. Huh?
Oh, boy, did he suck.
Oh, God. It's almost like he's in his 80s.
Yeah.
Go home.
The decisive fumble play was like, it looks like a fumble. The game's been over, and he's still trying to. They're in the locker room. Out. Everybody's left the field. Oh, I think we've got a final here. Yeah. Who won there? And Niners or Rams? Oh,
final walkthrough with Timmy 2 minutes from now. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza, home of the Grandview Browns backers.
We've got a 10-minute delay on northbound 71 on the north side between 670 and North Broadway, and expect some holdup due to a crash that's on the right shoulder of southbound 270 on the east outer belt at 33. This report is sponsored by Taco Bell. The slow roasted Cantina chicken menu is here to stay with ingredients like purple cabbage and freshly prepared pico de gallo. Try it today at a participating U.S. Taco Bell location while supplies last. Contact store for participation, which varies. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Fan Traffic sponsored by Roosters. Roosters is giving away 12 ultimate Buckeye experiences, tickets, sideline passes, trips to a Buckeye first-round postseason game. Register at roosterswings.com.
People can't say enough amazing things about Vanscoy Hair Clinics. Men and women struggle with hair loss every day, and they completely change their lives. Vanscoy Hair Clinics is the only company in Ohio that has PRP, platelet-rich plasma, and the multi-unit hair grafting hair transplant procedure. Go to vanscoyhair.com for more info, or call 614-432-8042. Here's what some of their hair transplant clients have said.
Around 26, 27, I lost almost all of my hair on top. It changed my life in ways that I could not imagine.
imagine.
My hair is going to continue growing for the rest of my life.
There is hope that you can do something about your hair loss.
Multi-unit hair grafting gives you 3 times more hair per procedure, saving you time and money. Hair transplants are more affordable than ever, and PRP is a fast, easy, and effective 45-minute treatment for thinning or damaged hair. Call Van Scoy for a free consultation, 614-432-8042, or visit vanscoyhair.com. That's 614-432-8042. Find out what procedure will restore your hair.
Listen up, football fans. You won't want to miss this.
Right now, new Bet365 customers bet $5 and get $200 in bonus bets, win or lose. So you could turn that $200 into something bigger when you bet on money line, spread, totals, player props.
$200 in bonus bets when new customers bet $5. I know where I'm going to bet from now on. Download the app today and see why it's never ordinary at Bet365. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. 21 plus only. Must be physically located in Ohio. PNCs apply. In-app only.
Common Man and Timmy is sponsored by Hinderer Motorsports. Listen every weekday from 3 to 6. They're good, clean boys. The Fan.
There's a greater than 0% chance Common Man gets fired before this show is over. You're listening to Man and Timmy.
Final walkthrough coming up here in mere moments. Here, catch a ball. I brought the ball, brought the 10 TV ball in here.
I like play catchy.
It's a good ball, isn't it? A squishy one.
You know, I like when dudes just sit around and throw a ball.
Hit me.
Just play a little catch with the ball.
There you go.
Right?
Remember when we used to bring our gloves to work?
Yeah, we've outgrown that now.
We can get back to that.
We're
play
just,
catch.
There's something kind of cute about like early 30s guys outside trying to recreate the childhood.
Whoa. Did you read The Boat Rocker?
By Terrence Mann?
Yeah. Never played catch with him again. Come on.
That's the kind of crap people try and lay on me.
I know.
No, we can't play catch when we're in our 40s.
40s. What if we go to the Field of Dreams?
No, well, that's different. We're not there. We're outside with a broadcast antenna.
It's stupid to go to the Field of Dreams and not play. You'd have to be a psychopath to go to the Field of Dreams and not play catch.
Absolutely.
Yeah, like that's the whole purpose of it. So here we go. Before we get to the walkthrough, let's hit a jailbird. I feel like this texter has hit us a couple times. Has some good ones. From the mother of all bars, my guys.
Chubby time!
My go to jail happened last week when I was at a local coffee shop that shall go unnamed. I was out early on a Saturday, took my son to the ACTs. Hope he did well. So my schedule was off. Sadly, I had to take a 2 away from home. Nobody likes that, but it had to be done or the consequences would be disastrous. I proceed to quickly doing my thing, and as I'm finishing, I hear a loud knock at the door. I say, just a minute. After a quick wipe and flush, I'm washing my hands. No more than 30 seconds after the knock. And then comes a second knock louder than the first. I yell, I'm going as fast as I can. 10 seconds later, I'm out the door, and there's this Karen standing there pissed off. She says nothing. I go back to my table, and a minute later, she emerges, walks by me without any eye contact or apology. Even if she was in a dire situation and needed to go, why be so rude? You must apologize for the rudeness, but no. Karen wants her public restroom upon demand and waits for no one. Send Karen to jail. The world doesn't belong to just you. We're living in a society.
I agree with you.
Go to jail.
Now, first of all,
very rude.
We've all been to the point where we think something's going to happen. All right? If we don't get to a bathroom pronto. Maybe that's the situation Karen found herself in. But once she has relieved herself of the unstoppable force, she's more clear-headed.
Mm-hmm.
That's when you stop over and say, hey, I'm really sorry about that. I was having a tough moment there.
It was like in one of the early Seinfeld episodes, the guy's gobbling up the payphone, and George is going nuts because he has to make a call. And when he comes back, he says, hey, I'm sorry. And George immediately goes from being super angry to, that's
okay.
all right.
Don't worry about it. Yes, I'm sending Karen to jail for 10 years, and there's no toilet in her cell.
So what does she do?
Well, she has to call the guard and request to use the potty.
Oh, so she can go.
She can go,
I thought
but not freely.
I thought she's just peeing and crapping all over her.
Not willy-nilly, freely.
Yeah.
Is that it?
No toilet usage. None at all.
You have another one, or are we doing walkthrough?
Let's do walkthrough.
Okay. Timmy loves walkthrough. I love walkthrough. And Roosters is giving away 12 ultimate Buckeye experiences. Tickets, sideline passes, trips to a first-round postseason game, and more. Register today and every day at roosterswings.com. BetSports.com, because they're the fine sponsors of this, the Final Walkthrough.
And we are back with yet another edition of the Final Walkthrough, Week 6. What do you think about that, AI Common Man?
This ain't one of them, Timmy.
Well, would you at least listen to it first? We got the 4-0 Buckeyes, number 1 ranked team in the country. They look complete. We got the 3-1 Minnesota Golden Gophers, 1-0 in the Big Ten after their win over Rutgers. Come from behind win. Job number 1, kill all the Gophers.
Check me if I'm wrong, Sandy, but if I kill all the golfers, they're going to lock me up and throw away the key.
Gophers! Yes, Gophers. We don't even need a reason for that. I got a fun day as well leading up to the night game, which Mikey loves so much. Get to hang out at my Wing Fest before the game.
Tell me what wingy.
Timmy like wingy. Going to be fun. I want to talk about the most interesting coach in all of America, PJ Fleck, the Flecktone. The things I'd do if I had a shiny, smooth head like that.
I would like to dip my bald head in oil and rub it all over your body.
It's 9 years now for him at Minnesota. 61-40, game under 500 in conference play. He gave them their first double-digit regular season in over 100 years. It's good. It's good. But when we talk PJ Fleck, it's the speeches, it's the things that he says, it's the sayings.
Horseshoe! Bronco's foot.
I remember that one. That was when he brought Western Michigan to Ohio Stadium. Hey, Broncos lost big. Then it's the mantras he's got, like when he was introduced to Minnesota here.
Sky you ma meets row the boat.
Sky you ma?
Ooh la la.
Meets row the boat. Okay. Well, what is this boat rowing metaphor? Just explain it for us.
The oar is the energy you bring to your life. The boat is the sacrifice. The third part is the compass. The compass is the direction of your life, set by your circle of people. If you surround yourself with turds, you're headed towards Turdville.
Turdville?
What the hell is she talking about?
But I'll give him this. The guy brings straight up pure energy for his guys.
Be humble, be confident, play for each other, and be the diamonds I know you are. Let's go roll the boat.
Dude is nuts. Might be the right kind of nuts for football, though. I like you.
I like you, but you're crazy.
How are you guys feeling with this heat that we still have? In my opinion, it sucks. Mid-80s tomorrow, but the night game will save you a bit if you're going out. Temps getting to the low 70s by 8 p.m. That's a sweet deal. If we're talking about the cash in this one, certainly feels like Ohio State can grab a 31-0, 38-6 win with the way that their defense is shutting teams down. Washington had some big-time playmakers on that offense. They couldn't get in the end zone. I say take the Buckeyes, cover that 24. To the me being stupid part, new part here. We played a little game about Big Ten towns this week. I've never been to Minneapolis in my life. I did not realize until Tuesday that the Mississippi River went right through Minnesota's campus.
Mighty Mississippi. The old miss. The old man.
Deep River. To what we call the coach time here, Coach. Ryan Day expanded a little bit on a couple guys who were major award winners this past week for their dominant performances and credits Caden Curry and Caden McDonald for sticking with it through their years.
Between what goes on the field, what goes on in the weight room, what goes on off the field here, if you hang in there and you just continue to put one day in front of the other and build resilience up, you're going to get maximized. And those are two great examples of it.
That is perfect. Good message right there. All right, let's get pumped up for this one. 4 home games remaining for the Buckeyes this season. You certainly want to win them all. Our game day coverage gets going at 11 a.m., so we'll be talking about it and breaking it down all day. And since it's a 7:30 kickoff, that means Beam and Zwick will be doing their late night slice till about 1 a.m. Sorry, Beam.
And I hope to see you out there.
That is the final walkthrough.
It's a late night.
Timmy's opus.
Oh, it is Mr. Holland's opus.
Well, you know what he said to me
Not
today,
Orpheus.
kids? Timmy says to me, you know, it's really hard to do every single week. And I said, cry me a river. Get in there and do it.
I do.
I like it.
I do. I suffer for my work.
It's good, though.
It is good.
Why I like it?
Feels good when it's done.
It reminds me of
an older time.
Back in the day, NFL prime time.
Yeah.
You know, it's got that sort of vibe to it.
That's why I picked the music.
When
because
Berman and TJ
NFL
are just
linemen
synced with each other. It's like they're dancing with those highlights.
Chris Calloway makes a play. Hidey, 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 hi.
Michael Jackson would make a catch. Tom Jackson.
Vincent Ultimate Brisby. Ben Winter Coates.
I don't like anything Chris Berman does. I think on play-by-play, he sucks.
No, he was great at that.
I think he's obnoxious on a desk, but for NFL primetime, great.
That was the show. for me. That was my sports show.
Well, before we had
defined my
Red
life
Zone,
as a sports fan.
Before we had Sunday Ticket,
Yeah.
it was your only chance really to see any sort of long-form highlight from other games.
We've talked about this before. I used to loathe growing up a Catholic kid, and we had CCD class on Sunday nights right around in that NFL
I had
primetime
confirmation
window.
class
And then
on Sunday night.
Then I was able to finagle my way to get one in the earlier time slot at like 5-ish or so, because I was at like 6:30 or 7, because I think if I checked, that was probably 7 o'clock when that show, because it was after the 4 o'clock window.
It was 7 Eastern,
it
6
started
Central.
right at 7, and so maybe some of the other games are still ending, and then they would have that highlight package probably later in the show, right? And then it fed right into Sunday Night Football right at 8 o'clock.
Fantastic. All right, back page coming up. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza, home of the Grandview Browns backers.
We've got a 5-minute slowdown on westbound 270 on the North Outer Belt between 71 and 315. You're also looking at a 5-minute holdup on westbound 670 between Leonard Avenue and Neal Avenue. This report is sponsored by ExpressPros.com. Exhausted with applying for jobs online and never hearing back? With Express Employment Professionals, expert in your community are dedicated to helping you find a job. With more than 870 locations, there's always an office in your area. Start at ExpressPros.com to find an office near you. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Feeling stuck on your own 10-yard line in the career game? Maybe it's time to just go for IT. My Computer Career has the game plan to score a rewarding new IT career in months. Whether you're a rookie, a breakout career changer, or a military veteran ready to serve. Why spend years chasing a college degree when you can fast-track your future in IT starting now? Take your mark, get set, go for IT. Take the free career evaluation at mycomputercareer.edu today. Financial aid is available to those who qualify, including VA benefits.
Would you enjoy watching a football game if the officials were paid a bonus for every flag they threw? Or a basketball game where the refs got paid for every foul they called? Okay, how about hiring a furnace and AC company that pays its technicians by the number of parts they can sell you? Hi, this is Dennis, president of Care Heating and Cooling, and today, this is how many companies operate. They call it performance pay, and it rewards technicians by paying them more for billing you more. Why is this bad? Because it abuses your trust in a technician to be treated fairly and honestly. At Care, we've been family-owned for 31 years and have always paid our technicians by the hour for repairs. We'll show you exactly what needs to be fixed and why, and give you our low upfront cost before we start. And unlike other companies, our technicians will never be rewarded for throwing more flags. Our Central Ohio-based staff is here for you 7 days a week. Care Heating and Cooling. Book an appointment online at careheatingandcooling.com or call us at 1-800-COOLING. When you need a company you can trust.
Regenerative treatments for joint pain are creating lots of excitement in the orthopedic community. QC Kinetics Medical Director Dr. Ray Tessner recalls a recent conversation with one of the country's most acclaimed orthopedic doctors.
He said, when you and I are young, the arthroscope was a quantum leap in treating orthopedic problems. I think regenerative medicine is the new arthroscope.
Surgery is no longer the go-to solution for chronic joint pain in your knees, hips, shoulder, or back. QC Kinetics is leading the next quantum leap. All natural regenerative treatments that provide relief and mobility.
I think one of the tenets of being a good physician is the old saying of do no harm. That's what I enjoy about this form of treatment is there's very little chance that we're going to cause harm, and that's refreshing to me to be able to eliminate the dangers that can come sometimes with surgeries.
Book your free consultation today in Dublin or Gahanna. Call 380-208-4544. That's 380-208-4544. 380-208-4544. Or go to qckinetics.com/Columbus.
Join our resident gambling degenerates Dave Biddle and Scotty Vegas for On the Money Sunday morning at 9.
Presented by ESPN Bet at Hollywood Casino Columbus.
All the action, none of the responsibility. The Fan.
Children with Down syndrome in Central Ohio need your support. Join 10TV, Newman Roofing, and the Down Syndrome Association of Central Ohio Sunday, October 5th for the 2025 Buddy Walk. Join thousands of participants as we come together to celebrate the uniqueness and resiliency of the Down syndrome community. Your participation and donations directly support programs and services for people with Down syndrome and their families. Together, we can make a meaningful impact and pave the way for a more inclusive future. Sunday, October 5th for the 2025 Buddy Walk.
This time of year, it's all or nothing, and Toyota's got all you need during Toyota Truck Month. Now through November 3rd, get 1.75 APR financing or $3,000 customer cash on a powerful new 25 Tundra. Excludes TRD Pro. Or lease a 25 Tundra SR Crew Max for $409 a month for 36 months with $39.99 due at signing. With approved credit through TFS. Tax, title, and license extra. Call 1-888-36-TOYOTA for details or go to toyota.com. Toyota. Let's go places.
Shop the Meijer 2-day super sale this Friday and Saturday and bring more savings to life with fresh seasonal favorites like certified Angus beef brisket, $4.99 a pound. Eckridge Little Smokies are $2.99. Pepperidge Farm Farmhouse Buns are $1.99. Take $2 off fresh from Meijer football, fruit, or vegetable trays. And Meijer yellow mustard or ketchup just 79 cents. That's the good life. Exclusions apply. See all deals in-store or in the Meijer app.
Have you already started your tailgate? Us too. It's Football Friday.
Sponsored by Tansky Sawmill Toyota.
Your home of the Buckeyes, the Fan.
Buckeye Show coming up at the top of the hour. Beamer's with you. Then it's high school football time. Here's some news for you, buddy.
What do you got?
You're a Commanders fan. Jaden Daniels is back this week against the Chargers.
Yeah, we needed that. They got the Chargers, so they're probably going to be a little upset. They took a loss last time out, didn't they? Yeah, they lost to the Giants.
Lost to the Giants.
They lost to Jackson Dart.
It was gross.
And the Giants.
You know what else is gross? Live Golf.
Oh, man.
They have lost 461.8 million pounds in 2024. That is the equivalent of $590.1 million. It represents the latest high or low for the already heavily loss-making business.
That's how you want to be branded,
heavily
right?
Loss-making business.
Heavily loss-making business. I want you guys to be a part of our business that will have heavy losses
and
year to
so
year.
Through the first 3.5 years of operation, Liv have lost $1.4 billion.
What are
when you add all that in?
What are they doing?
They're losing money. That's what they're doing.
Why? How much longer are the Saudis going to continue to pump money into this product that no one is enjoying?
Well, I understand
suffering.
They have lots of money. I get that.
But you don't just enjoy throwing it in the trash.
Well, that's what I mean. Just because you have it doesn't mean you enjoy losing it.
That's not how being a billionaire works, right? That's not how you stay being a billionaire, is by just making poor investments and watching your money burn up with no return. This isn't like buying into the NFL, right?
No, Timmy, it's not.
They're trying to do, they're trying to do that. They're trying to pay a lot of ex-NFL athletes tons of money to get them to come over and play flag football.
They're involved in the EA Sports Electronic Arts purchase.
What was that?
$55 billion.
My God.
Yeah, they're involved in that.
So the way that I read that, I don't have that article up anymore. They're just taking that company over, basically?
They're going to buy it and then take it private. It's a publicly traded company right now. And I think there's other entities involved too. Like I think Jared Kushner, who is Trump's son-in-law.
Yeah, okay.
He's involved in this as well somehow. But they're buying Electronic Arts for $55 billion. They're going to take that public company, make it private.
That's a big deal. That is a lot of people's bread and butter. That is a baby for a lot of people. That is Madden football. That is the college football game that just came out. That is the ridiculous version of the college basketball game that they're going to give us, where they're going to make it just a byproduct of the NBA entity, which is really, really stupid. How you're going to put all that work into it and then just make it a sub game of, I don't think it's NBA Live anymore.
Sure
that was like the game in the old days.
They'll keep everything the same. It's not like they're going to throw like propaganda in there where you score a touchdown in Madden and all of a sudden
death to America.
What?
Huh?
What did they say?
What?
Huh?
Death to America.
Yeah, America stinks. Sure. That's how I see it. We have any time for some more jailbirds here, Mike, before the day is done? Let's go back to the burner phone. My guys, another one. All the idiots that don't know how to drive. They're doing construction in South Bloomfield, small township here on 23 heading towards Circleville. We've got 2 intersections, and people want to block them all the time, so no one can move. 1, 2, sometimes 3 vehicles run red lights, no turn signals, and people that just won't go. They all need to go to jail. They're making driving around here hell for all of us South Bloomfielders.
When's the Circleville Pumpkin Show? When is that?
Well, it's got to be coming up here end of the month, start of November.
When is it?
It's middle of October, so it's like 2 weeks.
A couple weeks away.
Yeah.
I would like one of our fine listeners
to bring us up some pumpkin donuts.
Yes. Is that too much to ask?
Right.
Now, Jacob said he was going to.
Yeah, Reimer will do that.
Well, is he going to be off of paternity leave?
I don't think. I think he said that it didn't matter if he was still out.
Yeah,
he was
get out
going
of
to
the
get
house.
some and bring them to us.
That makes me happy.
Right? He's got to be itching. I've been seeing his private college basketball posts because he can't do anything.
Private?
Yeah, because he can't do anything for the fan Twitter, Instagram accounts right now because he's off. He has to be off.
So he can't. I see.
He's doing it on his own personal accounts.
I
What did I
understand.
say? Private? Reimer's private
just
parts?
Just sounded dirty. That's all.
I am dirty. I'm not. I'm good and clean.
Yeah, nobody can be clean after that. Back page.
The back page.
Sponsored by Care Heating and Cooling. When you need a company you can trust, call 1-800-COOLING.
All right, I've got to throw just another jailbird here. This one actually comes from an article, but just imagine seeing this and how you would react. So we had the one earlier that was playing music on a Bluetooth speaker in public in the store. That's ridiculous. Never heard of this.
Death penalty.
I've never seen this in my life. This is a woman, and there's a photo that accompanied this too on social media. Regular older looking woman, looks to be about 60, between 55 and 65, call it that. She's at a Costco. She's at the front at the snack bar, as you do, and she's at the soda fountain machine. She has in her cart a gigantic 15-gallon Gatorade jug.
Come on, man.
And she is just filling it.
No shame.
One after the other.
No shame.
It looks like she has a jug, like an old white vinegar jug.
My
is
God.
like the vessel for her to get it out of the. She's going at the Minute Maid lemonade, it seems here, right in between the Coke and the Diet Coke dispensers. And she's just filling it up over and over and over and over and over
whether
again.
to applaud her or send her to jail forever.
No, I mean, the fact that there was even one commenter, one, that had the gall to say, technically she did nothing wrong. Yes, she did. She's an idiot. She's a moron. She is ruining it for the rest of us. And it's like the person that's too afraid to honk. All you got to do is a little bip, bip. It's for the good of society. Someone in front of you is asleep at the green light, bip, bip. Because if you don't do that, then you're in the wrong too. Don't say that that's anything short of what it is. Completely senile, asinine, insane death penalty. Death penalty. It's the most insane thing I've ever heard of. Filling a 20-gallon jug with Minute Maid lemonade in the middle, just no shame. He's standing there at the Sam's Club Costco. What's the matter with you? Get out of the way. I go right up to her and I just actually move her over with my shoulder and just get my soda. I'm not waiting. Who's waiting for that? Move right in and get your drink.
Buckeyes show is next. Beamer always takes the appropriate amount at the soda machine.
He just fills his cup
We'll
like a
see you
good
Monday.
boy.
Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza, home of the Grandview Browns backers.
Traffic is a little slow on southbound 270 on the west outer belt from Roberts Road to I-70. And we've got a couple minute delay on southbound 71 on the north side between Weber Road and 11th Avenue. This report is sponsored by rrfoundationspecialist.com. Protect your home with R&R Foundation Specialist. Family-owned, honest, and pressure-free. Get expert waterproofing, fair quotes, and smart advice that puts your home first. Visit rrfoundationspecialist.com. Your trusted local pros in foundation and waterproofing.